James Bond.
Yay.
Okay. Okay. I found my notes. Hell yeah, pulling these motherfuckers up now. I have my little session notes. I take notes too on you motherfuckers, so that way you guys don't catch me unawares.
Yeah, I have some notes too, but you guys know my note style.
Okay, I am Gouda cheese here. Am I Gouda cheese? I believe I am.
Did you say cheese? Like,
Yeah, Gouda.
Yeah, like Gouda cheese.
oh, okay. Like you're like instead of saying I'm good, I'm Gouda cheese. Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry, I thought you were like, I'm eating Gouda cheese. I'm like, girl, go eat if you're hungry. Like,
Imagine just eating Gouda cheese raw though. Like that's a choice. That's a decision.
oh, I've done that pre-vegan days. Easy.
You know what? You know what? That's fair. That's valid. I am not here to judge you. I'm here to support you. So if you did that, I'm glad that you did that. Okay. Let's see. Let's unpause this game first of all and get shit started. Anyone care to give us a recap?
So, we were all summoned by Zafira. Is it? Did I get that right?
Yeah, yeah, we did. Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're all different. We all have some sort of connection to either dragons or kind of like the local area. We kind of did a slight introduction. We were making our way up the mountain path. There were some villagers who were attacked by the Dominion. We got some info about the Dominion, just kind of like the basics, kind of what they've been doing, what their goals were. I mean, obviously not their whole goals, but at least immediately what they've been doing. We were escorting these refugees, and then we saw some signs that there might be some folks up ahead, so we decided to separate from them. We killed three of them. We got some loots. Not too much, though. I'm going to put the loot in the chat real quick. If someone else took notes, please, feel free to correct me.
This is not a
Um,
character that takes notes, unfortunately.
um,
Explain
Maybe the
again?
notes are a dragon.
yeah,
Yeah.
out of this, the biggest thing was like the letter because it talks about the awakening, um, which is essentially to wake up this like fallen dragon god person thingy. And and then we find this encampment that seemed to be from the Dominion. It looked to be, somewhat freshly made. Um, like fire was still warm. Kind of fresh blood in the snow. We got a few other things that I'm going to put in the chat. There we go. And then we ended up and then we made it to the shrine. And once we did, we get the heads up like the refugees were coming. And then the monks kind of sent a group to go get them. And then we've been having some tea with this lady. So we've been sipping tea and then spilling tea about what's happening in the area. So basically, we need to prevent some seals from being um, opened or destroyed, whatever the term we want to use here. Um, and now we have some time to kill, and I think the plan was to go to the library. So that's kind of like, I mean, I took a lot more notes, but that's just kind of like the gist of what's happened. Did I miss anything?
Nope, you pretty much got it. Y'all pretty much on it. So yeah, you guys were escorted to your rooms at one point and you said, "But I'm not sleepy yet, Mom. I have some shit I gotta do." And then you decided to go out into the temple And yeah, last we left off, you guys wanted to go see what was going on inside the temple's library and see what kind of texts they had in there.
Did we all want to do that, or do some folks want to do something different?
I know Anna wanted to go to the library.
Yeah, I think go check it out.
Alrighty. So, I did actually make notes on this because I know you guys wanted to go. Ha ha. So, you guys make your way over to the library monastery, the group of you. As you guys end up making your way down, since you remember that it was kind of like towards the courtyard. I'll actually bring up the courtyard for you guys right now. So, since you guys did want to go ahead and make your way towards the library, originally your guys' rooms are somewhere up here, but you ended up making your way somewhere down here, which is where the temple is. Um, as everyone passes by, the few monks that are in the space, it's already starting to get dark. They're, lighting lanterns and candles and things of that nature. They do go ahead and, bow respectfully to you guys as you pass, but nobody really stops you to say anything or really looks too hard at you guys. They all seem to be pretty locked into whatever it is that they're doing. Um, as you guys do approach the library, you do end up seeing Sister Muriel. Um, so she was that fierce-looking lady that Sister Brother Taven had described earlier. She appears to be guarding the space pretty fiercely. um this library is like it kind of looks almost like a chamber. Like it's literally got floor to ceiling shelves filled with books. And then there's also some reading desks near some arrow slit windows as well. So even though, the library is pretty guarded up in here, there is also some space for, you know, if there were to be an attack of some kind, that they wouldn't just be locked in, that you would be able to, protect and shoot towards the outside as well. um, the entire library smells like, old parchment and incense, and there is a very soft light in there. um, Everything looks to be meticulously organized. Like, this is definitely a library that has been put together with a lot of care and a lot of attention to detail. And Sister Muriel, as you guys approach, um, she doesn't immediately notice you. She seems to be towards like the front of the library to what can only be described as like a help desk of some kind. She seems to be taking inventory of something, and she's wearing some glasses that you hadn't noticed on her before. So these are her reading glasses. That's how you know that she's actually been working. Um, does anyone say anything to her, or do you guys just kind of slip in through the library?
Anna will up nod, lift a hand, and go, "Hey."
Quick question. So, by chance, would you happen to be?
While I was drinking water.
I count that as a win.
All right, so Kaz always has the the luck of making me spit my coffee, and now you have the luck of making me choke on my water. So now I have two people who do not like me drinking things during sessions.
You're very lucky.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I wish I had $1 for every single time that Kaz has made me stain my computer screens and that I've had to wipe them off. And I have like $7, but that's still a lot.
Yeah. I think you're welcome.
um, Guys, I'm talking. Jeez, shut up. Okay, so you say hey.
Yeah.
This shakes Muriel from her locked in state, from her deep trance of bookkeeping, but and she kind of looks at you at first with mild surprise, but then her face resumes that like serious expression, and she goes, "State your purpose." These texts are irreplaceable and not for casual browsing.
I'm looking for a really big bat. I'm looking for info on a really big bat. I mean, really, really big bat. That
Uh,
might be a dragon, apparently.
a big bat.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we do have uh, a section that details about different types of dragons, different types of dragons that have been seen across, but I don't immediately recall having that kind of description within the text. Although I suppose you would be allowed to check if High Priestess Zephyr has already given you approval for such things.
Yep. I give a thumbs up.
She, she raises an eyebrow, not fully convinced. Um, does anyone mention anything else, or are you guys just gonna let Anna take the lead on this one?
Uh,
I mean, it's kind of fun to watch.
I guess Phaedron would step in unless anyone wants to speak.
No, go ahead.
Yeah.
Um, Phaedron's just gonna kind of smile, kind of charming, and just says, "Good evening. Yes, we have received permission from Zafira. While I can't speak to my companions of what they're seeking, I have a list of information, um, and I hear your library's well stocked with knowledge. Would you be able to assist us, please?"
I'm gonna point at them and go,
Roll
yeah,
me,
what they said. Can that be taking the help action?
roll me a persuasion check.
Period.
No advantage for help action? Alright.
Uh, I if Anna's the one helping, it's
I
not
feel.
going to be very helpful.
Okay.
I was gonna say. I feel like that might be a disadvantage.
Like,
Roll a disadvantage because Ed is helping.
14. It's a 14. It's solid.
you know what? Yeah, you know what? That's good. We'll take it. Um, she kind of gives like a little bit of a sigh and says, "All right, well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt if you were to briefly look at the text. It is the middle of the night after all, and to my understanding, you all have a rather important mission to set out onto, and we wouldn't want you all to set out exhausted from reading all night, as I'm sure you are all capable of.
Anna
So,
kind of looks thoughtful for a moment, like she has to ask herself if she can read in her mind.
She does not have the little voice inside of her head. It's only on the outside of her head.
Yeah.
oh my goodness. so, okay, you had gone ahead and asked about the giant bats.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got one book that she believes would be helpful. Well, one section, but a book in particular that she believes will be helpful. So there is a section on, just general dragons, like different dragon sightings, different descriptions of dragons across the ages, etc., etc. Um, so that's probably the section that she would recommend you to and would take you to. What about you, Phaedron?
Phaedron's going to be like, well, if you have, I'd love a map of your current solar system. If not, any sort of star constellations that you have on record. Any information that you have on lunar dragons or moon dragons, as some people call them, and any information on any draconic curses that have been documented. Just some light reading. And he kind of chuckles.
She raises an eyebrow at you, at this like very meticulous list that you've put together, since this isn't something that someone just asked for casually in here. Um, she will take a look at her logs, and you have a mild surprise about you that she doesn't have the entire library just memorized by now, given her demeanor. But she does check a log. She does say, "Well, we do have star charts. I can tell you that much." which would be over in that section. And she kind of points over and towards the direction inside the library. So you can check your star charts there. As for lunar dragons and things of that nature, I would recommend that you go with your companion here into the Draconic Lexicon that has the list of all of the dragon sightings that we have, and um, essentially any kind of dragon that has been seen that has been documented as well. So you'll be sharing a section together. Draconic curses, however, that's going to need a bit more of a definition. What do you mean by draconic curses?
Well, if you have any information, well, ideally, on any curses inflicted by dragons, any information on that, and notably how to break them, if at all possible.
Do you happen to have a really large rock in your chest?
Uh, rock
Anna
in my
looking
chest.
at Phaedron, asking this.
He's just gonna like raise a brow and like turn to Anna. What are you talking about?
Oh no, I heard somewhere that some dragon sometimes curses people to turn into a type of dragon, but another dragon put a rock in those people's chests so that they kept their mind and didn't go insane.
How would you know that exactly?
Uh, just you hear things. Do you have a rock in your chest?
No.
Oh, okay.
um, I love Anna. I really love Anna.
She's
She's
such a
such a fucking
bean.
wild card. Such a fucking wild card.
Is she making it
Um,
up? Is it something she's actually heard of? Who fucking knows?
who's to say really when it comes to her? As far as Sister Muriel goes, she will kind of like look through her logs again and she'll say, well, I can't say that this is descript enough to have an entire section dedicated to it like the others, but we may have a book or two that might align with this. If you'd like, I'll go ahead and I'll find it for you and I'll pull it for you while you go ahead and go into the other sections that have more to read from.
Very well. Thank you for your assistance. It's much appreciated.
Of
Okay.
course, just be careful with the text, please. These are irreplaceable.
Understood.
She kind of starts walking away a little slowly as though she doesn't fully trust you guys. She's just scared about her books, and you don't need a roll. Like, you don't need a perception check for that. I'll give it to you for free. She's really scared about her books, guys. She does not want her books fucked with.
And I'm gonna shoot
Um,
fire bolts. No, I'm just kidding.
I can't imagine why she'd
I
be
think she
afraid. I
would.
mean, Anna is
She would
clearly
crash
nothing
out.
but the best intentioned.
I think she would actually crash the fuck out. Okay, so let's see. So who's going to go where and do what first?
Vorgoth's is going to beeline to like the dragon lexicon over there.
All
Uh,
right.
do I need to make a roll to see if Anna gets lost trying to find the general dragons, different sightings, etc. section?
I mean, I think it really depends on Anna because Muriel did go ahead and like point in the direction of where the section was.
Yeah, but
They're not like
there's so many
obviously labeled
shelves.
though.
Yeah.
You know what? Go ahead and roll me a check. Oh, sweetie. Sweetie. No.
I would like to give myself disadvantage because Anna is a bit of a shit.
You know what? You go for it.
Yeah!
Oh, and disadvantage there was. And disadvantage there was.
I'll let you tell me where I
Oh,
end up.
you end up in a completely different section. You actually ended up going in the opposite direction than what Sister Muriel had told you guys. Um, for whatever fucking reason. And you're actually in a section of the history and chronicles of the monastery and the surrounding region. So there's a couple of books here that you can see, like just kind of by like grazing the bookshelves. Like, you're over here, you're hoping to look for, any kind of obvious dragon description book or anything like that. But you're instead finding titles like 800 Years of A History of Skyfang, The Mountain Speaks, Local Legends, Windcall Outposts, Foundations and Purposes. These are the kind of books that you have ended up encountering.
I would like to pick one at random.
Okay, so you end up picking Monastery Masters, Lives and Deeds. So this is a pretty common book. It ends up talking about, it's basically just like biographies of previous masters of the monastery, and little sketches inside them as well. So you can even see, if you continue going towards the end, which like goes to, the more recent ones, there is a chapter on Master Kalen. He happens to be Zafira's predecessor, who ended up dying, as you saw, 10 years ago. Um, then there's a brief mention at the end of Master Kalen's section that says, Master Zafira, youngest to hold the title, trained personally by Master Kalen. That's what is in that book. Just basically talking about all the different deeds that the different masters did, how old they were when they took over the title, how old they were when they died, who took them over. It's a history.
Wonderful.
Do you put the book back? Do you
No.
continue? Oh, she's gonna hold on to that. Okay.
Put it in the wrong section upside down.
Oh, so you want to give Muriel a heart attack? Okay.
I'm going to forget, in big quotation marks, to put it back.
And where are you gonna leave it?
I'm gonna put it in my backpack.
Oh, you're just gonna check it out straight up. Okay. All right. Do me a favor. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, I'm so good at these. Covering my eyes. Oh shit.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Um, Sister Muriel is actually nearby, but she was so busy trying to look for a particular book that she does not notice you stuff it into your bag.
Beautiful.
That's crazy. Wow. All right, you did it. So
Go
now that
team.
Anna has gotten herself lost, is anyone going to go get her? Do we have to make an announcement like we do at the retail stores?
Hello, can the gentleman who just came in please pick up your child? I guess Vorgoth would be going through the lexicon dragons there, looking for basically any and all information regarding to his mother.
Remind me who your mother was again?
Aelith the Argent, the Silver Mother, basically Queen of Magic.
Right. So I'm gonna be so honest right now. I did not prep well enough for this. I knew generally what you guys. Well, okay. I knew generally what Phaedron and Anna were going to be looking for, so that I kind of have a little bit, but I don't have the shit on your mom because I didn't expect you to actually have anything to look up. And you didn't tell me. So.
No, he's not going to be too open about this.
Well, yeah, but you didn't tell me.
No, sorry.
So I'm going to give you an IOU.
Okay.
Roll for me to see. I want you to roll. I don't know whether it should be investigation. Let's do investigation.
Investigation? Okay.
And see what you're even able to find.
Did she get milk and not come back? Is that what happened?
Pretty much.
That bitch.
So, with an 11. Okay. With an 11. You are able to find some stuff about the Argent Mother, but you're not going to be finding much more than the typical
What's kind of already in his monastery.
yeah, exactly. Like that, at least not from what you're able to find on your own.
Okay.
So am I saying that there's nothing else in this library on her? That's not necessarily what I'm saying, but
Might not be for public reading.
might not be for public reading, or just Vorgoth may not be that keen to find it.
Fair enough.
But yeah, you were just able to find the typical, like, not religious text, but the standard of, like, if I were to go and try to look up,
The first three web searches on Google.
yeah, exactly. The first three web searches, and maybe now that little AI summary, that's what you're able to find.
Okay.
And I will give you an IOU on specifics about that, since I don't think that you've actually deep dive, because I know I gave you that like little autonomy of like, okay, yeah, you pick who your saint is, but I
Yeah,
don't.
no, I didn't deep dive her.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and I'll give you that. I'm gonna give you a little IOU. Um, but yeah, sorry, I've been busy dying this week, so as you know, um, so I'm just not like as prepped as I probably should be on this
Should have
library stuff.
expected that hard left.
You know, I'm just doing my best, y'all. I really am just doing my best. I just want to play games with my friends.
You're doing great. You're
Yeah,
doing
you're doing
great.
good.
Alright. So you do pull up the Dragon Lexicon. Uh, Phaedron, where are you, darling? Are you also in the
So
Dragon
I
Lexicon?
think while what's her face? Sorry, forgot her name. Um,
You
is
know?
finding out the Cursey book. Him and Stellaris are looking at constellations, and he just wants to figure out like if possible, like is he in the same universe as his homeland, or is he in a completely different reality?
Uh,
So he's looking at
do,
constellations to see if he can recognize any.
do me a favor. Roll
Yes.
me. Hmm. Should I have you roll? I want to
I
say
feel like it would be
Arcana.
survival, I
So
want to say.
yeah, like yeah, because like star tracking is that yeah, that's like something more practical.
Alright, could I have
Mm,
Stellaris roll that and maybe with advantage and guidance? Because they're both doing it.
yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
That help
Yay.
action.
That's a
Damn.
20 fucking 5.
Hot diggity down.
20 motherfucking five. God damn. Yeah, so I think that you understand pretty fucking well what's going on here. Um, these are completely different stars. You do not recognize any of these constellations whatsoever. There are other planets that have been noted, or what I guess we can only assume are planets, not that anyone has actually physically been there. But that solar system, that star map, that all of that, completely foreign to where you came from.
Anyway, Phaedron's like super pissed. He just has like a scowl on his face.
He's like, well, that didn't help for shit.
I mean, he figured, but it's just like having that reality in his face is really painful.
Yeah, you're in a completely different system. So it's not like, oh, well, maybe I'm just like on some other country, or maybe I'm just in the same solar system and the stars that I'm used to are all the way to the left and I just got to go a little more left. Like, no, everything. She doesn't even go here. Yeah, literally, that it's nothing's the same. You recognize nothing. Nothing at all is the same.
Cool. Love that.
Love
And
that
then
reflection.
and then just any information on moon dragons and like if there's anything new that he wouldn't know from his like well over a century long life that he doesn't already know.
Uh, ahead and roll me an an investigation check, if you please.
I do advantage because it's two people doing it.
Sure,
Hmm.
sure.
Yay. And guidance always. I'm always going to abuse that.
Yeah, I forgot I'm stimming guidance. That's right.
You are consistently stimming guidance.
23.
A 23, very nice. Very nice. Well, to be honest with you, I guess that really depends on you. How much research have you done on your own of lunar dragons?
Essentially his whole life. Like literally.
Okay. From what you could tell, it looks like lunar dragons are mentioned here in the lexicon. They are talked about. So they are something that's part of the world. But as far as you can tell, there isn't anything new about this. Especially, if anything, it's kind of giving you the vibe that this is more of a myth here because of how rare the interactions have been with this planet, with this with this world. So, yes, there have been mentions. Yes, there are things that are taken into account, but as far as like anything new, you're not going to find anything that you haven't already discovered on your own about lunar dragons.
Cool. He's doubly pissed now. He's like, what backwards world am I in?
Wait till he sees what I did to the
And
statue
then
of Big J.
apparently lunar dragons didn't even feel like vibing with.
He's like, I miss my ship. I miss my home. What the fuck?
You know, you just want it to be unique. You just want it to be different.
And I am. I like my space twink. Leave him alone.
I love your space twink. It has my heart. Let's see. Let's see what the fuck Muriel found. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling that up.
And I'm gonna assume Vashos is in the porn section because he's just edgy like that.
He's just reading smut. He's reading like Tusk Love or whatever the equivalent is in this world.
Bashos would be looking for information on siege weapons.
Siege
Ooh, that's
weapons?
cool.
Seeds like sunflower seeds?
No,
Siege.
siege.
Oh,
Siege,
siege. I was
like
like a
weapons
siege.
of
Like
war. Yeah,
ah,
he'd be looking at weapons of war.
gotcha. Okay. Jeez. I was like, what do you want to like? Please
Yeah,
tell me that we're
yeah.
talking about plant seeds
Actually,
or
but
things.
now I want to look at seed weapons.
He's just in the corner playing Plants vs Zombies.
Yeah,
Well, see, the seed that I was thinking about was the one that you would find in the smut
yeah,
section, but
yeah.
okay.
I was looking
One
for
would even
weapons of war,
say
but now I'm looking for
For
weapons with
weapons of
seeds.
one would even say that your member would be a seed weapon in the right context, you know? The fuck is this conversation?
You
an
started it.
appreciating conversation.
You know what? That's fair. I started it. It's my fault. It's all my fault. It's versus zombie. Goodbye. Okay. So Sister Marielle comes back. She literally has, let's see, how many books does she have actually? So she does have a couple of books with her. What she does end up telling you is that what you're asking for is really specific. She has to reiterate that again. And that, to be honest, most dragons aren't going to bother with curses because if they don't like something, they just destroy it and they call it a day. They eat it, they set it on fire, they wreck the town, they raise the village, and that's it. So for a dragon to go out of their way to curse somebody, whether it's for vengeance or I don't know, what other reasons do you curse somebody other than vengeance? Um, it's not going to be a lot just because there isn't really a lot to talk about. But there is some kind of documentation. So, the first book that she hands you, Phaedron, is called Worms of Wrath When Dragons Remember. So, it is in a common language, it's not interconic or anything like that. And so basically, it's a collection of tales about dragons who curse the mortals instead of killing them. And it's organized by different types of curses. Based on the general contents, is this something you would want to read?
Definitely.
All right. So you kind of flick through the book. There's a couple of like notable curses that you can see from within the book. Probably the first one is the curse of endless hunger, and that was afflicted by a green dragon called Verithrax. So a thief stole from the dragon's hoard, and the dragon cursed him to never feel satisfied by food or drink. And so this man continued to eat until his body gave out and he was still starving. So that's an example of a curse that one dragon gave. Um, then there's the curse of the forgotten name that was inflicted by the blue dragon Zarkentis. And so he ended up, well, there was a warrior that boasted to slaying that dragon's mate. And so the dragon cursed him that everyone who heard his name immediately forgot it. And so the warrior became completely nameless, his deeds were unremembered, and he was erased from history. And then
Dick dragon.
finally, and then finally, we have the curse of echoing screams that was inflicted by the red dragon Vorthax. And so a village refused to pay tribute to the dragon. And so the dragon ended up cursing the village elder that every night he hears the screams of everyone who died in the dragon's flames. And so he never slept again and was driven to madness. So those are some of the curses that were provided in this book. They generally give the nature of pettiness, um, and generally something that was done wrong to the dragon and thus retaliated against.
Cool. Interesting read. Not what he was looking for, but good nonetheless. um, I guess when Stellaris and Phaedron are kind of done reading through it, he's going to bring all the books back to her, thank her, and just ask for his notes. Would she know of any other place that might have more information of what he's looking for?
Well, I think that really depends because, I mean, you asked for dragon curses, here are dragon curses. But if you're looking for a specific kind of dragon curse, that's something that you have to be willing to tell the librarian in order for her to find.
May we speak privately?
Of course. And she is going to raise an eyebrow at you yet again. But this time it's less like, who the fuck do you think you are? And more of a, like, curious, intrigued kind of nature. And she'll lead you towards the back dark corner of the library that's kind of dusty. Well, not dusty. She wouldn't let it get dusty, but it definitely looks like it goes untouched other than general care. All right.
Okay. Is anyone going to snoop or sneak?
I would love to accidentally, quote unquote, stumble onto this.
Anna, roll me another check, please.
Stealth?
Because not stealth. I want to see if you get lost again. So let's try survival.
Yeah!
My God.
That's a nat one, baby.
That's with guidance too. That's really funny.
No, that's not. Hold on. Ooh, 7 total with guidance.
Okay, still not doing great. You probably would end up wandering towards that, corner of the library, but I need you to roll me a stealth now because first I want to see if you would even get yourself over there.
Okay, hold on. I have to check. Uh, all right. With a D4. 10.
Okay. So you do end up walking towards that corner of the library for whatever reason. Um, but
Doing
your
the
footsteps,
tourist head turn.
yeah, literally tourist head turn. So your tourist steps are noticeable enough that both Phaedron and Sister Muriel are going to hear it. So they would probably move away to a different part of the library if Phaedron did not feel secure enough with that, I guess, with that privacy, with that level of privacy.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't. Sorry. As much as I'd love to have her sneak, it wouldn't be in character to be like, let me just share my life story with this stranger and
Not a
another
problem.
stranger.
I do want to know
Oh,
what that corner was about, though. Like, if there was anything about that specific corner. But we'll come back to me.
that specific corner was because I did have a couple of corners that I mentioned. This is like the equivalent of like the makeout corner in like a university library where people go to like fool around because nobody goes there.
Hmm.
It is. So it talks about it's basically the Solarian corner. It's like the book of like Solarian's teachings and the books of the winds and the chronicles of the first breath. The reason why they're in the corner and they're not touched as much is because literally everyone here has been raised in the faith and basically knows these books but like the back of their hands.
I would
So they
like
don't really feel the need to go see them.
I would like to pick one at random and make it disappear.
All right, you end up picking. Oh my gosh, wait, I lost my book itemization. Where are you, book itemization?
Solarian Teachings, Books of the Wind, Chronicles of the First Breath. Does that help any?
Yes, it does. Here we go. Okay, do me a favor, roll me a d6. We're gonna see which one you end up picking. Okay. You end up picking Arnox, the Hunger That Grew, and it is a scholarly account of Arnox's corruption. It describes villages that fell silent and forests that died. If
Hold on.
you
Villages
actually
that
open
fell,
it,
silent, forests that
okay.
died. Next.
Uh, the final chapter is The Ceiling Beneath the Mountain. And generally, this book gives you context for the threat. Like, this is what happens if the Dominion succeeds in doing what they want to do.
Oh, so
And it's a pretty
Arnox's
unsettling.
buddy.
No, his name's Steve, right?
Steve, yes, yes. So Arnox is Steve.
Yeah, pretty much, essentially. That is what you get. That is what you gather from this.
All right.
That is the book that you picked.
All right.
And you're going to stuff it in your backpack?
14.
Yep. I mean, hey, Muriel's not here. You
Yep.
go for it.
They
It's yours now.
actively avoided me, in fact.
So there you go. Stuff it in your
It's
pockets.
her fault this happened.
She's gonna be pissed. 2 books are missing from her library. Ooh, she gonna be pissed.
I'm gonna be the most well-read person by the end
Have
of
you decided
today.
if you can read yet?
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if your character could read, so
Neither was I.
She's about to find out.
Yeah.
there's
like-
no pictures. It's just words.
Yeah, the first one had pictures, which was fantastic because I can eventually turn into these people. I'm assuming it has like the lists of like hair colors, etc. So it's gonna be interesting. Anyways.
I love it. I love it. Okay. So you go into your corner with Muriel. It is still towards the back of the library, but just a few more aisles over. You're kind of like back towards like the geography section. Uh, you are now in private.
All right. Well, I'm gonna, with his guardian right there, just be like, I assume this will be in strict confidence.
Of course, it's not in my nature to gossip.
Good. Thank you. Well, as you can see by my kind of motions of the scales all over his body, I'm a little different. I was cursed before I was born by a lunar dragon, and with its dying breath, cursed my mother. So, while I'm not exactly familiar with the full extent of this curse that's been inflicted on me, I do know as the moon shifts to the new moon, my scales change, as does my demeanor. You can say I'd have the temperament of a lunar dragon, which, if you're any at all familiar, once their scales turn black during the new moon, they have violent tendencies. And that happens to me. So I'm looking for a way to break this curse. And every year that passes, while I'm planet bound, more scales grow in my body. And I don't know what it means. If I rip them off, they grow back. So I'm looking for a cure. And obviously a way back home. But while I'm here, I'm hoping in this world where dragons are worshipped, and he has like kind of rolls his eyes at that because it still baffles him that people would worship dragons. Um, that maybe I find some answers here.
I cannot promise that that would be here, but I can look for something a bit more specific.
Much
As far
appreciated.
as where else to look from here, truly, I think that that's something that you'd have to speak with a dragon about, an actual dragon, which is not impossible. It's just seeking them out and then convincing them to hear you out. Because with dragons, as much as they have their opinions and they have things to say, they also do enjoy their petty secrets. And when it comes to curses, I believe this was one of Solarion's teachings to kill. Wait, hold on. I had actually had this written. I swear I did. This was in one of the books. It is. It would have been so much better if I had memorized it. My bad, but it's so relevant. I promise. Ah, to kill is to end, but to curse is to teach. The mortal who dies learns nothing, and the mortal who suffers learns everything. So that is in one of the books that she had brought you. I think you had only read the first book and were like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out," and then left. And
Yeah,
never
that
went back.
sounds about right.
Yep. um, but yeah, so she can go ahead and look for something a bit more specific about great and draconic curses because you just said, dragon curses," and she just gave you everything that they had on dragon curses.
And thank you. And again, I would not like this repeated, if at all possible.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I
Good
am
answer. Good
simply a
answer.
librarian. She goes off. She looks for something more specific for you. Uh, and then Vashos still had his siege weapons. I did not forget about poor Vashos.
Oh, does the Raven
So,
Queen exist in this universe?
not as a god here, but if you're originally from like, the, you know, fucking elsewhere where she fucking is, I mean, it's not like she can't reach you here. Like her faith can still reach you here. It's just that she's not a god that's worshipped here.
Vasha, so you're born here, right? Like the character?
I haven't fully left that part out yet. Been going back and forth.
Okay.
We sort of figured that out.
So we'll see. I guess the answer is we'll see.
The answer is maybe. It could have been. Could be. Um, so here is the book, and I just lost it again. Stop doing that. Oh, I went too far in my notes. Come back. Love when I lose my notes. Okay, so books on siege weapons. So is this something that you would have asked for Sister Muriel personally, or would you have just kind of been walking around the library and tried figuring out for yourself?
He's a smart guy. I figure he'd probably just go figure it himself. He's been in a
Uh,
library before. He's intelligent.
he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. Where are you hiding?
So we'll take it. So you do end up finding the section relatively not easily, but I mean it's not a hard thing to do for you. Um, you basically ended up going into the section that talks about the different wars in the area, and within that section of war, you ended up finding the like a couple of books that do talk about siege weapons and things of that nature. Um, it's not typical monastery reading material. But the monastery does have some texts on like defensive fortification and like historical warfare. And so what you are able to see is, and I'll give you a couple of books that you can pick from and see which one you want to actually look into. So there's The Art of Mountain Warfare. It is basically a military manual specifically for defending mountains, like fortresses and monasteries. And it's written by somebody who defended the Skyfang Monastery during a past invasion. Then there is also Engines of War, a comprehensive study. So this is a book. It has pictures in it. It has technical diagrams. Uh, so it is basically a technical manual with blueprints and construction details, and it could be, in theory, used to build the siege weapons, or at least to better understand how to destroy them.
I think that would be the
Anything?
one that he would be more interested in.
Yeah, that sounds about right, huh? Yeah, because the other book is just The Siege of Ironhelm, a historical account. And it's basically just a detailed account of a 6-month siege, and it shows warfare in practice as opposed to just in theory. So I'm guessing you're going to
Yeah,
take the Engines of War book?
yeah, he'd be more interested in the Engines of War book. Yeah.
Okay. So you go ahead and you take Engines of War. So each section basically includes like labeled diagrams, like axles, counterweights, springs, all of those other boyish details that I am too girly to know about. Um, Material requirements, like are you going to need rope? Are you going to need iron fittings? Are you going to need beams of oak? Assembly instructions, firing mechanisms, crew size, and the training needed to be able to operate these machines. Um, there are a couple of different weapons that are covered. So it covers the onager. Basically, it's a light catapult. It covers the mangonel, which is a medium catapult, and it covers the trebuchet, which is a heavy siege engine. The ballista, which is a giant crossbow. The battering ram. The siege tower, which is a belfry. And it also talks about a section called improvised siege weapons, which is basically how to build like a really quick battering ram from a log and a rope, and basically how to think on your feet and use the stuff around you to build weapons when you're in a tight position.
Nice, very nice.
So, what do you do with this book? You just read it, you memorize it, and tuck that knowledge away for later. You pull an Anna and you stuff it in your bag.
No, he wouldn't pull an Anna and stuff in his bag, so he would kind of read through it and try to memorize it, and then if he can, do some quick sketches as well of some of them.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Because of that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you a little gift. So now that you've read this book in detail, you've sketched it out, you've done all the things, you now have advantage on checks to sabotage enemy engines and to
Okay.
learn about any engines that you have on your own. So any siege weapons that you encounter, if you want to figure out how to destroy them, you have advantage on destroying them. And if you just want to figure out what they are, what they do, how they work, you have advantage on that as well. Happy birthday. But there you go.
That's really cool.
Let's and then let's go back. Poor Anna never ended up finding out anything about the giant bat because she got lost.
Go ahead, ask Anna if she knows anything about anything.
I mean, does she? Surely she must
Eh,
know something about something.
And
eh.
sorry, you said that was advantage in checks to damage these weapons. These weapons. What was the other part? Sorry, I'm just making a note of it here.
No, yeah, to identify
Oh,
siege
to
weapons
identify
and
them.
how they
Okay.
work.
Okay.
Yeah, to identify them and to destroy them.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Um, Do you think Anna ever ended up finding her way back to the dragon lexicon section?
Should I roll a survival?
You know what? Roll a survival. Maybe the dice gods are with you on this one.
Ooh, 11.
You know what? It's above a 10. And again, well, actually, you've been rolling at disadvantage.
That one was normal.
You know what? We'll just take it. You find your way back to the survival. Or, I mean, back to the survival. Back to the section. Um, you will probably go ahead and get the same book that Vorgoth was looking at. That book is going to have in detail the different dragons that have been identified around the region. And you are going to go ahead and see that there have been a couple of sightings of that bat like creature, but not in great detail, just enough that it's been described. It's like a big question mark. Like it's like, well, I know this thing is here, and I know it looks like a really big bat,
Where
but
is
as
the
soon as we see
here?
it, it's gone, and then we don't see it again.
Is there
There
is
was
there like a map or like locations mentioned?
there are locations mentioned. Here, let me see. I think I mentioned one before. Okay, so one mentioned is in Aldemar, which Anna would recognize being the same location that Old Man Reuven, one of the refugees, ended up. He told you about that. So basically, this book is confirming that that recollection is accurate because somebody else talked about it and like remembered it and wrote it down. Um, and even then, it ran away. There does appear to be one more mention in a kingdom not too far from here called Viridimir, like Viridian, but Viridimir.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and very similar in the sense that it was near a village, discovered by said village, fled immediately, and was not seen again. And in neither of these does it describe any like violence or like it wasn't a like it wasn't troublesome. It was just we happened to find this thing in a cave at one point, and it just dipped before we even got a chance to like really get to know it.
The spat thing just like, peace, dab.
Yeah, I literally just said fuck this shit, I'm out, and left.
Beautiful. On point. All right.
So yeah, there have been 2 sightings. They have been in recent-ish history. Um, However recent you think that old man Ruben's youth is, but yeah, that's as far as you get with that.
All right. I'm gonna go try and find someone I know.
I mean, Vorgoth, would you still be in that section?
Probably, yeah, and just gritting his teeth and like, fucking.
Like, same bullshit.
Yeah, it's like, same processizing words.
I've got the book under my arm, by the way. Anna, it's debatable whether or not Anna knows the concept of a library is you read a book and put it back.
Is Vorgoth gonna be the one to tell her?
She's gonna walk up. She's gonna be like, "Hey, you don't look so good."
While I am constantly having a pale complexion, he'll like deliberately look at the book, and like, there's a slight twitch in the lip as he smirks. And like, he just wants to see this play out.
No, I mean like
Let's see if she's gonna stop getting another book.
your nose scales are all, and she like flaps her other hand in the air. They're all like wrinkly.
They're all scrunched.
Yeah. What the disembodied voice said.
Well, when you go looking for information on it, only find stuff you've already read 1,000 times.
I mean, this reading thing is relatively new for me, so I wish I could relate. I'm sorry.
You got to be able to go out and live life.
Well,
I had to read about it.
when you're a cultist, I don't know that that's what I'd call it.
I guess we were both locked in our own cages.
And then Anna kind of pauses, thinks about it, and goes, "Yeah, that was a good time."
Yeah, it was.
Do they at least feed you and yours?
They wouldn't leave me alone.
Oh.
They wanted to be so helpful, as if I could bestow upon them any sort of gift of the divine.
It's called a blessing.
Was that why they put you in a cage? They thought you could do a, and she wiggles her fingers, gaudy thingy. Not gaudy like clothes, but like god e.
Hyphen E.
Yeah.
You see him like also just pinch the bridge of his nose, like, right, gotta be literal.
Sorry, I'm really new to this society stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. If I'm asking questions that are just not right, let me know.
No, it's fair. I'm still new to it too.
Oh.
My cage was just a little bit larger. It was basically what one of these monasteries,
Oh.
and there wasn't really a lock, but there was the lock of expectations.
Oh, like when they really want you to kill someone and you just have to. 'Cause otherwise they get all frowny and angry and then they get the clubs with the nails stuck out of them. No?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Okay.
Yes. That's why I'm so tall, so I could just, hold my hand out so they couldn't hit me with the bolts, the nails.
Anna's eyes go wide in like whoa. Like in delight, like childish wonder.
Oh my god. You have, I cannot, wow. Okay. This poor girl has gone through the fucking ringer, and you're over here whining about fucking being in a gilded cage.
Absolutely.
I mean,
You
hey,
are horrible.
suffering is not a race or a competition. If it sucks, it sucks.
Gee, to me, suffering is a dick measuring contest, but okay.
Well, I'm glad you got out. It seems like it was a terrible place.
He holds out the letter. Some keys come in different forms.
Huh. She thinks about that for a moment and then goes, like a brick is also a key sometimes.
Yes. Also opens windows really fast.
Exactly. Huh.
I wish you guys could see the face I'm making right now. It's, yeah.
You know, it is kind of stuffy in here. As he just kind of like trails off.
Oh, no, no. I was already told we don't break windows unless it is an emergency, someone is dying, or somebody needs to die.
Well, at least she doesn't break windows. That's the important thing here.
If Morgoth makes an emergency, though.
Don't make an emergency. Don't make an emergency.
See, I've only ever been in one library before this, she says as she looks around. She goes, and I don't really remember it that well, but it's a neat place. I it's a lot of books.
Well, one less.
Huh?
Well, it was a lot of books, but now there's one less.
Oh, and looks at the one under her arm and goes, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, they have so many. I'm sure they can spare one.
Oh, I'm sure so, too.
Love how Muriel tells you guys at the beginning, please be careful with these books. They're priceless. They're irreplaceable. And you guys are like, yeah, no, we can take them. It's
Anna's
fine.
being very careful with this book. It's very securely under her arm.
Yeah, no, she's not getting her oily fingers all over the pages.
Exactly.
You guys can rationalize it.
She no dust.
We're not making blunts with the book pages, it's all good.
Intelligence is my dump stat.
That's fair. That's valid. That's okay.
So,
Oh my goodness. Well,
so where did
yeah.
the others go?
well, Vashos is probably still reading and, making his little diagrams of his weapons of war. And Phaedron is going to be receiving right about now a couple of books. So she's going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 books that she gives you. So I'm going to give you little descriptions of each book, and you can tell me which ones you want to actually read.
Sounds good.
So first we have, just because you mentioned that you're specifically looking for like moon dragon stuff, she gives you a book specifically on lunar dragons. It's called Children of the Moon, a study of lunar dragons. It is in common, and it has some annotations that are in Draconic, which you can read. This was written by an astronomer named Thessaly. And so basically the contents of it is that it's a comprehensive study of lunar dragons and their nature and their magic and their relationship to the moon. as well as like their, their personality, their philosophy, their territories, things of that nature. Given that you've been studying dragons your whole, or lunar dragons your whole life, I don't think that this is going to have anything too new, but this basically is like a comprehensive one-stop shop that contains all of the knowledge that you have been picking up on over the course of your life.
I think he knows that already. But what's the next book?
Yeah. So, the next one is Dying Breath Curses When Dragons Speak Their Last. So, this was written by scholar Meredith of Greyspire. It is also in common. And basically, it's a specific study of curses spoken by dying dragons and why they're different from standard curses.
That sounds up his alley.
So when you go into reading about it, um, it basically starts describing why dying breath curses are unique. It says a dragon's dying breath is its essence made manifest. Not simply is it magic, it is the dragon's final will crystallized into reality. These curses cannot be broken by conventional means because they are woven into the victim's fate. So, a couple of characteristics that it does mention is that it is irreversible by normal magic. So, using something like remove curse does fail, greater restoration fails, wish only suppresses temporarily. So, normal magic is not the key to breaking these kinds of curses. Um, it shows that it is tied to the victim's life force. The curse becomes part of who they are. It reflects, excuse me, it reflects the dragon's dying emotion. So if the dragon's feeling rage, they inflict a destructive curse. If they're feeling sorrow, it's a melancholic curse. If they're feeling despair, it's endless suffering of a curse. And it often targets innocence. So dragons who curse babies are usually trying to punish the parents through the child. Bless you.
Yep, that'll do it.
So it will give you some examples of other babies, other people who have been cursed by different dragons. Um, and there is one child in particular that is mentioned that you find eerily similar to yourself. So it's called the Moonchild. You read other curses in here, like the Stolen Voice, which is where a dragon curse a bard's infant daughter. Um, there's the Heir's Burden, where a dragon cursed a noble's newborn son. And then there's the Moonchild, which is where a dragon cursed a child whose parents had disturbed its lair during a full moon. And it says, as the moon turns, so shall you turn. Never whole, always changing, never at peace. The child's personality shifted with lunar phases, serene at the full moon, chaotic at the new moon, unpredictable in between. And the curse broke only when the child learned to, and quote, embrace all phases as equally themselves.
That was very well done, by the way. I had shivers. That was very well done.
Yay, I do things right sometimes. There is a key insight at the end of the book, and it does say, and I quote, dying breath curses are not punishments to escape. They are lessons to learn. The dragon's final act is to force you to confront something about yourself or your lineage, and only by understanding the lesson can you transcend the curse.
You just got cursed with therapy.
Therapy, pretty much. It said, go to therapy, friend.
Give me the magical Prozac, please.
Give me whatever the fuck this world's equivalent is of Lexapro. That would be great. Then let's see. There's also some other books as well. So we have Lunar Afflictions, The Eight Phases and Eight Faces. It was written by a priestess. and it is basically a detailed breakdown of how moon phase curses manifest, and it includes a lunar calendar and phase tracking. So it'll basically break down the way that your personality will change throughout the different phases of the moon, as well as like how long it lasts, what kind of behavior to expect, what kind of physical changes you might see. This is something that you would probably already know, considering how you've been dealing with this. Like, this is probably not going to be anything new, but at least you have it written in like an actual, like,
Hmm.
physical form. And then let's see. We also have Breaking the Unbreakable, a thesis on impossible curses. And it is both in common and in draconic. And it was written by an archmage. And the contents are basically methods to break curses that quote unquote cannot be broken. And it is written by somebody obsessed with solving impossible problems. So they list a couple of things like traditional methods that won't work, like remove curse, creator restoration, wish, killing the dragon, holy water, less rituals. All of that is under the won't work category.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a
And
good
then it
book.
has, yeah, it has a couple of methods to potentially breaking it, but it's all in the maybe category. Like, nothing is like, yeah, this is definitely gonna work. This is like the scholars say, like, it might work, probably.
So it's
It's
all
worth giving a
theory
shot.
kind
But
of
it's all
stuff.
theory, exactly. So, like, I don't know if you would want me to give you all of those different methods. There's literally 8 different maybe methods of like, well, these might do the trick.
Let's revisit that later. I think.
Revisit that later. That's a lot
I
to
think the
digest.
Moonchild story definitely he needs to understand what that lesson means exactly for him.
Yeah, I
It's
can
gonna
agree
sit
with
on
you.
that for a while. Thank you.
Course. So hopefully those books were helpful. Is anyone else missing any books or is trying to read anything else?
No, all good from my end.
All right. Well, if everyone's done reading, then you guys would probably be wise to start heading back to your room since it is starting to get pretty late and you guys are going to be getting up early to start heading out. So yeah, I would suggest going EBs now.
Time for bed.
Hannah
Phaedron's gonna
wanders out.
Yeah, Phaedron's gonna thank the librarian for her all of her assistance. It's been very helpful. More than he thought, to be honest. So he's very thankful.
Good. I pride myself on being able to understand this collection as thoroughly as possible. And I hope that you were able to find what you were looking for.
Indeed. Thank you.
And so with that, she kind of, gives you guys a little goodbye. She is not exactly warmed up to you, but she is definitely not as weary of you as she was when you first got here, which is great. So you all head back to your rooms, and somewhere in the distance, you probably feel the silent rage when she realizes that books are missing. Um, but that is a problem for another day. Uh,
Could have been.
so you guys all head back to your rooms, and you are all free to take a long rest, unless there's anything else that you guys want to address before you go to sleep.
I think I'm good.
Well, kind of. Yes, but actually no. I am
Oh,
going to sit in the middle of my room with all of the lights out, and I'm just going to sit there and I'm going to listen. There is a part of me that is connected to divine magic, just adjacent through oaths that no longer hold. It is a part that is broken. And I am listening for familiar breathing of something large, something furred, something that sometimes sings when the stars come out.
Is it shaped like a bat?
It is shaped like a bat. I'm feeling out this connection that is new to me, that I don't know for sure if it is a divinity, but I know when I sleep, it's there. It is a comfort. It is warmth. It is not being alone. It is the sensation of having a belly full of food and safety. And I'm trying to reach and find that while I'm awake.
You will go ahead and have a bit of a tug in response. It's not going to give you anything clear. It's not going to show you a vision, but it is going to tug you in a general direction.
Ooh.
And you get the sense that it's not unbearably far. You feel this sense of it being achievable.
Okay. It's like a call and response sort of thing. Like, I'm here,
Yeah,
you're not alone.
yeah.
Okay. Do I get any
You have
sense
your
that
little.
this thing is injured?
Uh, only. Hmm. Debating whether I want you to roll a religion or an arcana. I'll have you roll an arcana.
Stimmin! 11.
We'll take it. Um, it does feel wounded, but whether that is just its soul in its perpetual state of aching or whether it is physically injured is kind of unknown to you.
Okay. I will meditate like this for about an hour, trying to offer it even a fraction of the comfort and care and safe feeling that it has given me.
You do so, and it is successful. You feel it ease, even just the slightest bit. The pain and aching is still there, but it does accept your comforts graciously.
And then I go to sleep. I'm using a book as a pillow. As a
Oh my
note,
goodness.
I sleep under the bed. As a note.
Why would you? Okay. Okay.
Because if someone tries to stab you in their sleep, they're going to stab the bed first.
Yeah.
That is a. Okay. So that is what's happening. Understood. So everyone goes to sleep. Everyone takes a long rest. And in the morning, when the sun rises, thankfully, there was no need for anyone to take any watches since the temple was already at watch at the time with their own monks. And it's actually the morning bell that wakes you guys up just before sunrise. And so, the monks are going to start moving through the courtyard. They're going to start preparing defenses. They're going to start just really getting moving and getting the whole monastery prepared. Um, as you guys all start getting up and kind of preparing yourselves, when you all exit your rooms that are all, right next to each other, As you come out, you see that Brother Taven is waiting for you guys and has arrived with a pack of supplies and warm bread to make sure that you guys have food and things that you will need on your journey.
I will up nod, lift Anne, and go, hey.
He will chuckle a little bit and mirror the little hey motion with his hand. These are all for you. And he hands everyone the packs individually. There's rations in there. There is enough rations for 3 days. Um, there are also one potion of healing in there per. So everyone gets one potion of healing. Um, and everyone gets a loaf of bread that they can eat now.
Fuck yeah. Hom nom nom nom.
Definitely.
Fucking love carbs.
And it's amazing bread. Like this isn't just like fucking broke ass bitch bread. This is like made with love, crinkly on the outside and nice and soft and fluffy on the inside. You rip it apart and the steam comes out. Yeah, it's that kind of bread.
Anna is staring at this thing confused, like she expected it to be stale and was perfectly okay with eating it, and now is like, is it is it still cooking? Is it supposed to be doing that?
Oh, sweet pea. Apple of my eye. Anna, I love you. She is just doing her darndest, guys.
Why is it still hot?
Please
I
tell me someone's gonna tell her she can eat it.
I can't eat that. I'll burn myself.
Oh my goodness. Poor thing.
I can cool it down for you if you like, as he just lets a little bit of frost out of his nostrils.
Oh, sure. And I'll just hold it out. Like directly in line with it because Anna does not seem to know better.
My God. Sweet angel.
And yeah, a little bit of frost breath just comes out and just, you know, how, let's see. Okay, he just takes it so it's no longer like, there's like that one trail of steam coming off of it.
Okay. Pokes it a few times. Starts chewing on it. The really good bread takes like half an hour to chew through, even just one part. That's how you know it's going to last for a while.
Oh my God. No, she's supposed to like this bread better because it tastes better. My goodness, you sweet thing. All right. So you guys get your bread. Brother Taven kind of guides you guys down to the courtyard, and Zavira is gonna meet you guys at the gates. Um, she looks like she hasn't slept. Um, and she just tells you guys, well, we hope that you are able to handle everything efficiently and that you come back to us safely. Solarium, guide your path, and please, if you can, bring our people home.
Wait, you're
So,
missing
We'll
people?
yes. So to recap, she had mentioned it to you guys. You guys are going to be going to an outpost where there is a group of monks that are supposed to be there and are suddenly like gone silent. Um, so you guys are going to go investigate that outpost and see what happened, and hopefully bring back those missing monks as well.
I'm imagining she has the most long suffering, patient look on her face as she re-describes this.
It's like, oh, honey.
She's just tired.
I was like, oh.
Actually, oh, I'm so silly. I got a little bit ahead of myself telling you guys that you only had the rations and the bread and the potion. So there's actually more to that
Ooh.
that you guys get in your little packs. So I lied. You don't just get one healing potion, you get two healing potions apiece. Hey!
Hey yo.
You guys also get some cold weather cloaks, and it's going to be in the monastery colors of blue and white. So you guys will be warm and toasty, only representing. Um, you will each get a monastery token, So it's basically a silver spiral symbol on a coin that proves that you're allies of the monastery. So anywhere you show that, that is basically your ID. That's you flashing your FBI badge. You've also been given a hand-drawn map to the wind call outpost where you are going to be going. Again, rations for 3 days and one signal flare. You each have one signal flare that can be seen from the monastery and used to call for help if you need it.
Our rations for how many days?
3.
3 days.
Do we,
3 days?
each of
Okay,
us has a
thanks.
map as well?
Yes.
Oh, good. It'd be shit if Anna had to share.
Yeah, no. Nobody will be sharing anything. You're all getting your own stuff.
Anna will offer the lady, she's like, you don't look so good. Do you want a hug?
She kind of chuckles a little bit. She's like, I'll graciously accept anything that you offer.
Oh, well, in that case, I've got this really good bread. It's a little frosty, but it's really good. And I will give her a hug, and I will work to break the loaf of bread in half and offer her half of it.
I want you to do me a favor. You will need all of your strength. Please eat the entire loaf of bread. Please, for me. And that will in turn give me strength.
Oh, okay.
But she will give you a very nice warm hug. And Zafira, as you will notice, gives really, really good hugs. Like, they're very warm, they're very embracing. Like, she's not just doing the awkward side hug thing. She's like, she means it when she hugs you.
Anna is passingly confused, but this seems right from what she has been told.
It's like, what is this warmth?
Yeah.
Anna, hands above the waist. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, sorry. I didn't want to drop any buns.
Oh my god. Ridiculous. Um, with that being said, before y'all head out, do we want to take a little quick break to grab a snack?
I would love to go
Because
pee.
I kind of want a snack. Yeah, let's go grab a snack. We'll take a little break.
Okay. So it has the siege weapon advantage stuff is cool.
True. I don't know if we'll come across those in all or not, but it kind of fits with Asho's character and stuff. So
It's a cool, unique ability.
so
Now,
hopefully it'll come in useful.
I think it will.
That's the plan.
I imagine you can make siege weapons too. Like, just given
Yeah,
your
he pretty
character.
much can. Like, part of his thing is he already has that ability to some extent.
Sorry if my character dominated the library. I wasn't expecting all
No,
that,
all
but that
good.
was good stuff. How's everything going good with your girlfriend, if I may ask?
Yeah, I think so. Things are going
Oh,
really good. We're off on a trip this week. We're heading up to Yellowknife for 5 days. I don't know if you know if you ever heard of Yellowknife or not before.
no, I haven't. I apologize.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not that big. It's up in the Northwest Territories. Like, so it's gonna be cold, but I've never been there before, so I want to go check it out. So it should be a cool experience.
I imagine there's like nice nature up there. Sounds like it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like people go up there to see like the Northern Lights, like really, really good and stuff like that. So it should be a good trip, I think. So
Nice.
that's the plan anyway. So we'll see. But yeah, no, yeah, things are going good. I can't complain. How about you? How are things going in your world? How's Grinder treating you?
Oh, I've been celibate for years, bro.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I hate men.
yeah,
Just- I'm attracted to them doesn't mean I like them.
yeah. That's fair.
Like I can get a guy in faster than like a pizza delivery, and I just like have zero interest.
Yeah.
I did try to go on a date. Like I did download it just to literally go on one date, and then the guy flaked. And it's just like,
That's
okay, done with
annoying.
this.
Yeah.
Well, like the morning of, he was just like, yeah, I'm not really feeling it. Have a good
Yeah.
one. And I was like, okay, if you just weren't interested, like, don't waste my
Yeah.
time. And then the
Yeah.
one previously, I did not do a background check or due diligence on, which I should have.
Yeah.
He ended up being like a Trump supporter. I'm like, I can't.
Oh, geez. Yeah. That would not be ideal.
Like, you're gay, dude.
Yeah.
Stop. Like, way to go to vote against your best interest.
Yeah.
And it's that serious. Like, I don't fuck with Trump supporters. Like, just can't.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't either. I get that.
And there's like a decent amount of them in Canada too,
I
right? Like
return.
it's weird.
Yeah,
Hello.
we have a number of them. Not as definitely not as many as down south, but yeah, there's definitely some up here, unfortunately. So
It's weird. It's like literally a different country. Like I don't get it.
I'm
yeah.
assuming this is people with Confederate flags.
We're talking about Trump supporters.
Ah,
Same thing. Same
yeah.
thing,
Yeah,
really.
there's definitely some overlap in those two circles.
So,
But just happy with our mayor. That's the only thing
Yeah.
like I like in life at the
Yeah.
moment.
I want to ask you guys, is Anna being too much? If so, I can adjust.
I love her.
I think we've been fine.
Okay.
I want to know more about our edgy boy artificer. I just say edgy boy just slowly based on his species.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be very edgy, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, he's got a Batman mask.
I
Does
just liked the
he?
picture when I found it.
Cheekbones for days.
Mm-hmm.
He's almost there. Look, Mr. Camera, see? He's nice. Boop.
Ellie, what is that? Put it down. Put it down right now.
But he's tall.
That's a wild animal.
He's nice, I promise. Hello?
Alrighty, y'all, we are back. Thank you for your patience. Um, I'm self-conscious and any reassurance. Are you guys having fun?
Absolutely. Is Anna being too much?
No, I love Anna. She's precious. She's I need her in my life, actually. Must
She
protect.
she's doing her best.
Let
Hmm.
her pause, okay, guys, please. I love Anna so much. Okay, I love everybody, but I have such a soft spot in my heart for Anna. Like my mom instincts are just like I need to like wrap her up in a little blanket and give her like some soup and just she needs to be okay. Like I wonder if this is how like aunties or like little grandmas feel when they're like, oh my god, you're so skinny, you need to eat, and they just pile up everything onto your plate. That's how I feel.
I can't remember who has she already asked if they are a dragon. I know it's
She has the fear of it.
she asked Vorgoth. I think she asked Phaedron. I don't think
Yeah.
she's asked Vashos or the Warforged.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think she asked Vashos. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Well, let's
Definitely ask
rectify
the
that.
fear though. Are you a dragon?
Aren't we all really dragons at the end of the day?
I mean, maybe.
You know what? It's what's in your heart that matters.
Yeah.
If you have the heart of a dragon, or
What
the
really matters is the dragons we made along the way.
I've got the charisma for that.
See, we're all Dovahkiin at the end of the day. Okay, so we will get started, and y'all will start on your journey to the south. So you guys leave the monastery, leaving, a trail of broken hearts behind you, as everyone is sad to see you leave. But love to watch. Oh, wait, what is it? Hate to see you go, love to watch you leave. Um, because I don't know who is going to be Skyfall's ass this session, but we haven't rolled for asses yet,
Should
and
we
I
do
need to
that?
see
I think we should do that right now.
right now.
No, it's
Oh,
not
Anna.
me.
You can have any ass you want, and you chose that one.
Look, I was
Damn,
going for
she really
nondescript.
Right now we have Phaedron.
Is it going to be Stellaris?
Dude, I was thinking if the Warforged has more cake than anybody here, that's going to be
That was designed. Someone's holding the ass.
Yeah, so we need
I'm like begging to know.
Sorry,
to
it's
see
my
those rolls.
Warforged. Sorry, I was just putting something in the microwave real quick. You want me to navigate?
Oh
We're
no,
we're rolling
we're
to
rolling
see
for
who has.
asses.
Yeah, we're rolling for asses. We need to see what your two characters' asses are.
Okay.
Who's got cake?
Who's got?
We're betting on the Warforge.
I think it's gonna be the Warforged who has the biggest ass. She's gonna be like a fucking natural 20. Watch.
Oh,
Oof.
so who was the 7 for? Phaedron or the Warforged?
That's a good question. I'll roll another one and decide.
Oh.
Yeah, the 7 was for the Warforged. Sorry. My guy's gotta have cake.
So Phaedron and Vashos, they have the fantastic asses.
Wait, so they need to have an ass off and see who has the best ass of the two of them, because clearly there needs to be a winner.
So we're having a twerking contest in the middle of this monastery?
Oh, period. Go play some Bad Bunny right now. Right
Right,
now, that
whoever-
is perfect twerking music.
All right, whoever bottoms for a dragon first wins. No.
Dead. Fucking dead.
I'm right here.
Oh my god. Keep it in your pants, sir.
Some
That's
scaled rivalry. Is that the game?
Not scaled rivalry. Bye. Goodbye. Cancelled. Oh my god. See, I feel like this is very important information. We need to know this for immersion purposes. It's not. If not, it's going to break my immersion if I don't know whose ass is clapping and alerting of the enemy. You know.
Clearly, it's not mine. I should, in fact, have advantage on stealth with that ass.
Not just for that, huh?
You have a very good, streamline for going down tobogganing.
Yeah.
Not tobogganing. My god. Okay. Well, now that we have established that we have two Skyfall asses, fantastic. So you leave. There's a path that descends very steeply from the monastery and winds through a bunch of, snow-laden pines and rocky switchbacks. There's blue prayer flags that are marking the way and snapping in the wind as you go. And after about 2 hours of travel, the path widens into a shallow valley, and there you smell it first. There is smoke and leather and the stench of a large encampment. And through the trees ahead, you can see it. It is a Dominion forward camp. It is much larger than the abandoned one that you found yesterday. There's tents, there's supply wagons, there's cook fires, and there are soldiers as well. Let me take you guys over to it, because I do believe I have the... Hello? There you are.
Quick question. What was the name signed on that letter that I took off the guy again?
Great question. Let me find that for you. His name is... The letter saved. Hold, please.
It just might become relevant really soon.
Leader's name, but I don't think
Yeah.
that.
Captain Red, like that's their leader, and then we have Lucio, who's the general. But the scouts' orders that you looted, it was just signed High Command.
No, there was a personal letter that I looted off the one guy whose head I pulped in.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. Let me find that. I'm looking at a different section. Weird. I don't think I had a name for that guy. I don't think there was a name for that guy.
His name is
So
now
we're gonna
Paul
put up
Tucock.
Paul Tucock.
Why not?
And then Paul Woodcock.
Oh my god.
No. What is his
Wait,
name? What name am I writing down?
Fuck. Okay. Fantasy generator. Hello. I genuinely have no idea, bruh. My god. We're gonna go with drum roll, please. No, I'm not. You're killing me, Larry. You really are killing me. Why is it not giving me an option?
Tom
Really?
Kitchen, Dr. Pam Graves, Andrew Drinkwater, Cliff Hanger.
And drink water. Iconic. So all of a sudden, this is just not working for me. I just suddenly don't have an option to.
The name is
roll.
Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
This is the famous Leroy.
Yeah. You know what? What if it was Leroy? Can you imagine?
Are we not going to do Jonathan?
Jonathan!
We're in a cold environment.
We are.
Actually, guys, oh my god, please. Totally unfucking related, but while I pull up this fucking name generator, the other day at work, somebody yelled for one of my coworkers whose name is Jonathan, and it sounded so fucking similar to the Jonathan yell that I started losing my shit, and I had to explain why I was like on the verge of like tears laughing, and nobody found it funny.
Oh.
I wish
No
more
one
D.
thought it was funny. They're like, oh, okay, and I'm like, no, it's Jonathan. You just have to watch the movie. They're like, no, we're not gonna do that. I'm like, okay. Well,
There
I
needs to be-
thought it was funny.
There needs to be more D&D nerds in the wild. We're not popular enough yet. There needs to be more.
All right. I literally have like a calling card on my desk because I have two giant D20s just sitting there, and I'm just patiently waiting for somebody to bring it up.
Ask me about my hobbies.
Oh yeah, please ask me about my hobbies. His name's Roris, I guess.
Roris?
Yep, Roris Goldgrove, according to this.
Now, who's this guy? Sorry.
This is the guy that we ended up beheading, I
So
believe.
there. Remember how Anna picked up the helm and the cloak and the armor of the one guy because we learned that it was studded leather armor or leather armor or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And how she wore the cloak like inside out basically to kind of hide the emblem on it because it's a warm cloak and she was cold. And that guy had a love letter from his wife, I believe. Something like, I can't wait to get back, yada, 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 yada. And Anna pulped the guy's head with a rock after stripping the letter, any rings, like anything that he would have as a personal effect, his armor, his cloak, and his helm.
Okay, Slay.
Genuinely so surprised I don't have that specific note in my notes, even though I feel like I should, because there's no way I would have just pulled that out of my ass on the spot. That's impossible.
Yeah, and it's going to come up. I feel like it's going to come up really soon, in fact.
Like, did I just hallucinate writing these notes or something? Like, was I possessed by the spirit of DAP when I said that? Like,
Uh,
what the fuck? Why is it not in here?
and he was a scout. Anne has no way of knowing if he had any specific rank, correct?
No, no, they were just regular soldiers, regular scouts. They weren't like generals or anything like that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, there's no name on this. There's just like the scout orders. There's just the journal that you found, and how they just want to go home,
Mhm.
and like a whole like a little bitch fest about it. But no name.
All right.
Crazy, crazy business. Now where was I? Oh, I should probably put you guys over here. Um, so let me, because you guys are not in this map yet. I've been staring at this map all by myself. All by myself. Move you over here. Let's put you over here. Let's put this guy over here. And you over here. And you're a beat shield. You can go over here. See, active. Activate. Boom. There we are. Period. So
They have wings.
did you really just burn yourself on Kimbap?
Yeah, it was worth it. It was really good though.
R.I.P. I'm so sorry about your Kimbap and about the roof of your mouth, but you know what? Valid. Okay. So, you guys do end up seeing that forward cam. And so let's see. There are a couple of people at the camp still, but it's not as occupied as you would have expected. Can somebody please give me a perception check?
Not me. But I do stim.
+3.
It's 3 as well.
+2.
All right,
Okay.
Solaris.
What do your mechanical eyes see?
My robots see everything.
Your robot eyes do end up seeing that the camp is pretty much emptied out for the most part. Like there look to be like this looks like a camp that could house like anywhere from 30 to 40 soldiers, but they're already gone and only about 6 of them maybe probably still remained as camp guards. But the rest of the main force headed out somewhere. You can see the footprints. They headed northeast, kind of in the direction towards Skyfang, but weird because you just came from Skyfang and you didn't see anybody. So where exactly are they going? Are they going a more roundabout way? Like what's happening here? Um, but yeah, so here you are in this camp with only about 6 or 8 soldiers. What do you guys want to do? You want to be stealthy about it? You want to sneak past the camp undetected and see, maybe go be nosy? Or do you just want to say, fuck it, we've all, and Leroy Jenkins this bitch?
So we started blasting. No.
While the rest of the party is looking into this, I am changing into this other guy's outfit. Like, I don't even go behind any bushes. I'm not changing the clothes underneath. Just like the armor, the cloak, the helm.
So you're just putting it all on top of you.
Uh, I mean, like, I take off my armor, I take off the blue cloak and everything, and I hide it away. I'm basically dressing up as the dead guy.
Okay, fantastic.
To which I need the armor shooped into my inventory.
Let me ship that. What kind of armor did I say it was again? I
It
forget.
was like leather or studded leather or something.
Yeah, something to that effect, right? But yeah.
Yeah, studded leather.
All boom, it's in there.
Fantastic.
So now it's there, and here you are. You've changed into Auroras. My churros are still not delivered, but they are finally on their way. I'm gonna go to town on that motherfucking churro. God damn.
And then I turn and give everybody a thumbs up. Underneath the helm, what they don't see is my hair shortening, uh, and my face taking on the look of Roras's face before I pulped it in. And I'm going to give myself what looks like a big jagged scar across my throat.
Oh my. Yeah, because I do remember that you specifically took the time to memorize this guy's face.
Yes.
Fantastic. So you now look like Roris. Congrats. Congrats.
Are we able to see these changes or no? That's all under the helmet.
Yeah,
We don't see
I
it.
put the helmet on before because it's a very close-faced helmet.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see much through the helm, to be honest with you.
So I assume everyone's like hush hush. You know, Phaedron's gonna be like, Anna, do you think you can sneak and give us information?
I mean, how do I say this? What information am I trying to get?
Where the other forces are going? Or perhaps you should pretend to be a soldier and just say you're. Hmm. If anyone else has any ideas, feel free to chime in, but perhaps say you're
No.
scouting.
Are we aware of Atlas' abilities to shape change?
No, she hasn't said anything about it.
He hasn't said anything. Okay. Okay. Um, I can't be too stealthy with all this padding. So any scouting you do, I won't be able to get there for a little bit, depending on how deep you get in. I'm not sure about the others.
I am willing to take a group stealth check, um, and get the average if you all wish to be stealthy and investigate the camp without actually engaging the forces.
I will also roll around in the dirt to really make myself look kind of fucked up.
Really selling it, huh?
Yeah. Like, there's blood from where we shot this guy on the armor still.
Oh God, you're right.
Yeah. Didn't get cleaned to nothing.
So what is the plan, y'all? We sneaking? We fighting?
I mean, I can
We leave that all up to one little girl?
I can try. And Anna still sounds like herself at this point. It's like I can try and ask some questions. Like what we've got where the rest of the forces went. I mean, I'll need someone to hold on to my
Yeah.
backpack, by the way.
I think it's worth attempting to be stealthy, but yeah, it's harder to do as a party.
When like a third.
Vastos is reasonably stealthier than Tython's character, I'm sure.
I have another idea, like out of character. Like one of us can go in as like a fake prisoner, and Anna kind of like drags them. So we try to get information first that way. Because I imagine just like it would be like, what's a random, why is one of our soldiers like coming here late kind of a thing.
I also look beat to shit, which will help explain that.
Yeah.
I stim.
I mean, there aren't a lot of soldiers here, as you guys can see. Um, so it you get the feeling that it wouldn't be unreasonably complicated to actually just sneak around as a party.
Okay, we could try a sneak.
Yeah.
Unless someone else wants to do something else.
And it's just like, I just want to see their ducks.
A duck. Well, there is a duck pen over there.
Is this the part where we can get one as a pet and watch it grow?
You know, I really didn't consider that.
Why do you think I want to see their ducks?
Oh, goodness. You guys are gonna try and capture a drake, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely.
They're trained drakes. Come on.
They're doing half the work for us.
Right, instead of chocobos, we can have drakes.
Exactly.
This is true. There's just giant salamanders that you guys are like riding on. You know, signature of the Dominion, but sure, why not?
Alright, so you want me to find out where the rest of the forces went? If it seems like they notice you, I can try and run a distraction. But I'm just gonna walk in.
I think that's what we try to do and see what happens.
Alright, where are you guys going that I need to be a distraction for?
Well, do we see
That's a good
any
question.
good approaches that are not like the main thoroughfare? Dungeon Master.
Sorry, what?
Do we see any side entrances or any other ways to enter the camp that is like not the front door?
Is that the front door? I mean, if you want to get up through like this kind of rocky gravel over here, you could if you wanted to sneak through the back. You are going to have this watchtower guy right up here, though. You could try to go the other way as well, but remember that you are still in a mountain, so your mobility is going to be a little bit limited. And if you go this way, there's still going to be all of these drakes over here. If you really want to try to go around the camp all the way from the back, honestly, that's going to be very difficult considering the terrain. So you got front, left, or right.
I vote right. That seems better, maybe.
Right, or maybe if Anna can make a big enough a distraction, we could like try and sneak in the front door and quickly dip off to the side.
Alright, someone take my backpack.
There's
Anna
also
takes
only
backpack
6 of them.
off.
We could just do like try to rush them too.
I mean,
But
I could also distract them into one spot, and then you could rush them.
yeah,
Or I could
That could
distract them
work.
into one spot, you guys take the guy on the tower, and then you come to me.
That could be fun. And Stellaris will take the backpack.
Thanks. And then we'll pause and look at the Warforged and lean in a little bit and go, are you a dragon?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
Our stuff is delivered. That was fast. We're gonna wait for Tython to get back before we get started on everything.
My
Sorry.
goal is to go right.
Okay, he wants to go right. Okay, okay. He wants to go right. He wants to go this way. So that's one consensus.
I'm good with going right. And then Anna distracts. And we see what happens. I'm going to whisper to Anna, try to get information of where the other forces are going.
Alright.
Just say you were out scouting,
Well,
got
yeah,
attacked.
I'm a scout.
Yes, and you got attacked.
Yeah. And I will break from the tree cover, and I will start limping my way in, covered in muck, in blood.
Give me a performance check at advantage.
Wow, that
At
was a
advantage?
3 and a 3.
Advantage?
That's a 10 total.
Oh my goodness. At
At
advantage?
advantage. Back to back
My
threes,
God.
baby.
Oh, that's not good. Not good at all. Thank you. Strawberries. Yeah. Okay. Concerning. Concerning. Bro, why are you guys rolling like shit? Don't do that. Stop that. Wait, can I have my what? Please. Please, if I could perish and die. Also, did they bring a spoon? There's no fork?
I mean,
I'm sorry. Because I don't think I can eat strawberries with the tiny little spoon like this.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
Thank you. No, I mean, really, this spoon is fucking schmoll as shit. There's no way. But anyways, okay. Well, you definitely look fucked up. Convincing is another question, but not the worst, considering that you still evened out at a 10. So you head me to the camp. Um, they kind of turn to look at you at first, and there's a little bit of surprise. But they don't make a move for you, like they don't go forward in concern. They don't walk up to meet you. You get the feeling that they're kind of just they're really enjoying that warm fireplace, and they're not really trying to move right now. So they let you come to them.
That's okay. I will, 5 feet at a time, stagger my ass over. And at this point, I change my voice. It's a deep rasp.
All right, because you didn't memorize homeboy's voice. You just memorized his face.
But I also have a giant scar across my throat, so who knows? Like it's like a
You know what?
fresh one.
That's true. One of them's gonna go, "Oi, what are you doing here?"
Scout Oris reporting. Hail the Dominion.
Oh, great. What the fuck happened to you?
There was villagers had a retired adventurer with them. They killed the rest of my squad.
Fuck. I'm wondering why we haven't heard from anybody. So it's just you that survived, then everyone else is dead?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, report to Captain Rest when she comes back. Everyone else already marched off for the mission, so
I
I suppose
missed.
you might as well go take a rest. Well,
No,
yeah.
no. I have important. I have important information for them. Which path did they take?
Well, I mean, things kind of changed a little bit since you've been gone. I mean, we had to wait. We're actually still waiting for General Lucio. He's insisting on being here for the siege at the temple, so that actually got postponed for a couple of days. So right now they all went off to the outpost to try to get it secured. Why? What information do you have?
That adventurer. He's dangerous. He has a vendetta ag- against General Lucio.
He kind of laughs a little bit. Yeah, him and plenty others. I mean, I'm sure one individual adventure is not going to make a difference.
If you say so, sir.
So who is this adventurer? Who is this one adventurer?
What was the old man's name?
Reuven.
I go. Uh, I think. I think he announced himself as Reuven the Wild.
Reuven the what? What the? He's gonna turn to his buddy over here like, "Oi, you heard of Reuven the Wild?" I mean, no, I've never heard of him. Well, I guess we'll deal with this wild guy as soon as we encounter him, but I'm not too worried. Nobody's been able to take down General Lucio, no matter how many have challenged him. Wipes the floor with us every day. He'll be fine.
I,
You should you should go into one of the tents and rest up though until the rest of the party gets back. You look like you need it. You look like shit, actually.
have I been assigned one?
What, you hit your head or something? Yeah, it's any of these tents over here. I mean, I don't know which one in particular you've been in, but ah, shit. Let me go check. He's gonna go over here. Goes into the tent. Give it a little bit. Checking something.
I warm myself by the fire.
Comes back. Yeah, it looks like you're in that one over there.
Thank you, sir.
Since you conveniently forgot. But shit, I don't blame you looking like that. You look like fuck.
They almost cut off my head, and I pull down the edge of the cloak a little bit to show the jagged, recovering wound across my throat.
He just goes, ew. Put that away. I'm not trying to see that. You get it already, alright? You
Yes,
get
sir.
it. You're hurt.
I stagger off. So while I was running interference, what's the rest of the party doing?
Well, I
Also,
was waiting for the other two stealth rolls to see if we success
what
if
was
we
the
sneak.
name?
Sorry.
What was the name of the person he said was leading the forces out at the moment? Not General Lucio.
Ren.
He's not here yet. Who was it?
Ren. Let me double check myself because I think I'm fucking up.
You say Captain?
Yeah. Yes, Captain Ren. W-R. Wait, hold on. What? Captain R-H-E-N. Sorry, English is not my strong suit this week.
All right. So there's the other stealths.
I didn't realize you guys were waiting for me. Sorry about that.
Good. I think
Damn,
those are
Stellaris
pretty
sucked.
decent. Yeah, well, I mean, he has a giant robot. Makes sense.
My goodness. Okay, so we've got a 1, 13, and 16. Oh my goodness.
I rolled 15.
Okay. Well, well, I'm gonna give you the option because as a group, you all would pass without Stellaris. Stellaris is what's fucking you over right now. So, I ask you, do you want to leave Stellaris down here and sneak out, stake out the rest of the camp on your own and stay sneaked? Or do you want to go out with Stellaris and get caught and engage in the soldiers that are here? I'll give you guys that option.
Well, if we sneak around, I mean, we don't want to leave our cleric behind, especially the one with Anna shit, too. but whatever the rest of the group wants to do here.
I think he's close enough to Anna. That'll be fine.
Okay. Then the three of us shall sneak.
Okay. Were we sneaking up the front or trying to go inside? I missed that.
I think right side
I
was the
think right
decision.
size, yeah.
Okay.
So like here, I guess.
Yeah, you can do that.
Vorkoth would be kind of running up here, eyeing this watchtower. How sturdy does it look? Like, does it look like this was an existing watchtower that they took over? Did they try and hastily put it up?
So this is definitely a watchtower that they put up, but it wasn't put up hastily. So it's like it's not rickety, but it's definitely not as sturdy as a permanent one would be. So it's kind of like in that awkward in between.
And for no particular reason, are there any oil barrels around?
Are there any like red barrels just lingering around?
There
I
are
mean, like,
red barrels with little flames marked on them, unfortunately.
all the enemies huddle around.
Yeah, no, they're not.
What about purple canisters that look like they might have a flammable ooze?
There are also no little flammable ooze canisters lying around either, unfortunately. For
Ah.
whatever reason, I mean, they must be very poorly prepared if they don't have those.
They
What
must have
about-
took them with them.
Barrels of alcohol. That
Well,
one's
I mean,
actually
some
reasonable.
alcohol maybe. Yeah, I mean, some alcohol maybe in one of the mess tents. These tents over here, judging by the fact that you got directed over to them, this is just for like the soldiers to live in. Versus this is probably going to be bigger stuff like, supply tents and the mess tent and things of that nature. So
And
if
officer
you did
quarters.
want to, yes, and then here is the command tent. So if there were to be any barrels of alcohol, there might be one in here perchance.
Mental note for later.
So what are you guys gonna do? You guys are gonna investigate any of these supplies? You just gonna sneak around? What's the thought process here?
One looks like it has supplies in it.
Yeah, I'm down to check the tents to see if there's anything interesting.
Yeah, okay. So you guys gonna kind of go like into one tent and then run to the next one, or are you guys gonna go around this guy, or what are the thoughts?
Vorkoth's
He
trying to
shows
get
a
to
peek
that
his head in
tower.
the tent and see what it looks like is in it.
So in that one, it looks to be a standard supply tent, with some like basic weapons, like whatever is left. You get the impression that whatever was left in here are just kind of like older weapons or like weapons that aren't like super nice anymore, that have been very well used. So anything that's left over there is just kind of like things that could be afforded to get left behind. But yeah, mostly like some weapons, a couple of spare pieces of armor, um, things of that nature.
Vorkoth's gonna try and like get to the base of the tower unnoticed.
All right.
Is there an opening on both sides of the tent or just the side of the tent we're on?
There's an opening on both sides.
Okay.
Try and like sneak through one tent to avoid as much blindside as possible, and then try and scuttle over as stealthily as he can clink.
Well, it's working so far.
Working so far, okay.
As you guys kind of start getting nearer to these people behind, by the fire, you are able to eavesdrop a little bit, and you hear that the soldiers are kind of talking about the captain. Um, Captain Wren took the best squad to secure the relic, and they should be back soon. They should be back by midday.
and just talking about how general timeline stuff for your convenience. Um, and then the other soldier replies, "Well, it's about time. General Lucio's going to be arriving tomorrow, so he wants everything so we can get started on the ritual already." And the soldier replies to the original one, like, "What? Really? But we only got one relic so far. We don't have enough. We just have a fang thing from the shrine from the outlook post. What are we gonna do a ritual for? We don't have anything else." And then that other soldier replies, well, the mage says that that was the most important and that it helps break the first seal or something, but we're supposed to be on track to getting others." And that's basically what you're able to overhear. As you continue to sneak through the camp, so guess let me ask you guys: are you guys gonna be going tent by tent and be like, "What's in here? What's in here? What's in here?" Or do you just want me to assume that you're checking all the tents and tell you what you're finding?
I don't know if we can sneak through all the tents without at least being caught once, personally. Um,
You sure you don't want to try?
Gorgoth's intent here is to get up to that watchtower and doesn't suspect he's going to get away with it long, but to try and start destabilizing it, taking out support so we can knock it over if anything happens.
So you want to try to take apart the watchtower that is being actively used while trying to not be detected while you're wearing clinky armor.
Yes, like I said, I do not expect it to last long.
I have
So
another
this,
idea out of character.
yes. What is
Maybe
the idea?
starting a little fire on the watchtower, start a little panic, maybe get a surprise round off. I don't know how anybody else feels about that, but I'm taking silence as a no.
Anna wants to get up over here while you guys are doing that because she's expecting combat to break out pretty quickly. So she wants to complicate releasing the drakes into combat.
Smart.
She's clever.
Complicated as in you want to make sure that the drakes do get released into combat or do not get released into combat.
Do not get released into combat.
Ah, I see.
So while they're setting up over there for what they're doing, that's what I would like to be doing.
Okay. As you start approaching the drakes over here, you will notice that the drakes are chained and muzzled. So if they were to be released in combat, it's going to take a minute for them to get unchained and demuzzled and out into active initiative. So you don't really have to worry too much about that. You do notice that there are several drakes. I mean, pictured only three, but because I'm not shoving them all in here, there's actually 8 drakes total that are in there. 3 that are visible because I'm not about to shove 8 drakes inside of that tiny little pen because it just
Come
doesn't
on.
feel right.
See all the
Tito's
drakes.
gonna fucking call me and come after me for shoving too many in there like an anchovy tin.
I mean, they could fit. Uh, and we'll go.
And then
Are these the drakes?
yes,
Oh.
as you can see by all the drakes inside, these are the drakes. Well, you hit your head or something?
Yes. And I gesture to myself.
Yes.
I just
Yeah, well,
I remember them being
these are
bigger.
them. Bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger how?
I don't know.
I mean, they're pretty decent size. I feel like anything bigger, they wouldn't be drakes anymore. They'd be dragons at that point.
Oh no, that has to do with how many limbs they have.
Limbs.
Dragons have 4 primary limbs and 2 wings.
Right. He looks kind of confused. You can tell that he's not very bright. He's not very interested in the anatomy of, draconic beings, whether it be drakes or wyverns or dragons. He just thinks you're a little odd.
Yep, that's the common theory. And we'll go. What are what are some of the common commands to keep ourselves safe from them?
Common command: stay away from them. Let only the Drake Riders handle them. Their handlers are the ones that know best. They go based off of scent. They go based off of who feeds them.
Oh.
So, for the rest of us, I mean, without a proper Drake handler in the mix, if they were to get unleashed to the rest of us, I mean, we're about as dead as an enemy would be. That's why they're chained up like this.
All right. Well, this conversation is happening. What are you guys doing?
I'm down to start a fire. I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's communicated. I guess Dorgoth will go and try and. Well, they don't look at you as like, well, I was ready to start shit, but if we want to continue to be stealthy, you've probably got a better chance than me.
You know, Phaedron's gonna whisper to Vashos um, and Vorgath and just ask, shall I set fire to the watchtower?
Problem I have is he's up there and might be a little bit tricky to deal with.
Might be able to
That's
what?
what I
You're really quiet.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was having
The
trouble hearing you
stage
too.
was broken. He's up there, and that's a little bit hard to deal with. So my thought was just to knock it over and have him down here.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not strong enough to do that, but I might be able to set up a flame to bring him down as a distraction.
Fair enough. Let's go for it.
All right, so who gets us started? Who does what?
Vashos, do you have any other ideas, or are you in agreement?
I think that works for me. I'll follow your guys' lead.
Okay.
Figure out where I fit in the best.
So I want to aim towards like the bottom area of this watchtower and try to throw a firebolt to start a fire. I don't know if I should do an attack roll, but
No, it's a steady. It's a big steady surface. I feel like that wouldn't be hard for you to do.
should I roll damage to see how big of a fire? No.
Yeah, actually, that would be good because we need to see. Like, are you gonna hit an inferno immediately, or like I'm fine with waiving the hit, but I do want to see the damage.
No. Oh, it says I must roll the attack, so I have to roll the attack roll real quick.
Okay, let's see. DC is 1.
Eh.
Yeah, that was crit.
Wow.
Oh, it's
Is
a
it
crit!
seriously? Is that a crit?
Damn!
Wow.
Damn. Okay, I
Woo.
rolled a damage crit. I start big fire.
You started a very big fire out of nowhere, just whoosh. And this whole fucking thing starts going up in flames. The whole base is in flames, and this guy up here is like, what the shit, you fools! And he's like calling out to these two motherfuckers, and they're like, okay, shit. What do we do? Water. Where do we get water? Fuck the mess tent. So they just kind of make their way over here. Get some water.
make their way over here.
When they're huddled around the farther, that's when Morgoth's going to step up and hopefully try and catch them both in his breath.
Oh, well, go ahead and try. I guess we're doing a surprise round here, y'all.
Nice, and you could freeze the water too with that.
My template isn't showing, so I can't see how I'm angling it. Something like that. Here. Now my template starts showing, so I'm going to do a reload here.
Wait, they're showing up on my screen.
Showing up on mine. Anna at the shouting is gonna go, "Oh shit! Oh shit!" and look towards the fire.
Pretty.
There.
Instead of "Are you winning, son?" it's just "Our son."
Arsonson? This guy, realizing that shit's going sideways over there, he kind of like walk towards it a little bit. Oi, you all need help! Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Or wait, what's the equivalent of Sherlock in this fucking realm? Luxure. Yeah, no shit, Luxure.
You know, it's funny.
I like
What
saying
came to
that.
mind was Tasha, like Tasha's cauldron.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
she'd be famous in this realm, but in Faerun, it would make sense.
So I guess I would need these two guards to make a dex save.
Before he leaves, guy's gonna be like, "Come on, get over here and help." Actually, can you help? Are you capable of helping?
I don't think I am.
Well, then get back to bed.
Okay.
So, surprise round. 2 people in ice. Some of the ice is going to be affecting the fire that was just started on the watchtower. So it is going to cool off some of it. There is still a little bit left on this side, but that's going to be enough for this guy to want to take the opportunity to leave the watchtower when it comes around to him. So, with that being said, that's your surprise. Anyone else getting anything in here before I make everyone roll initiative?
I think Stellaris would try to want to run to Phaedron as fast as possible.
If Vashus is available, he'd pop out this side and take a shot at the guy.
I was debating
this guy
knifing the
probably.
guy on the way
Yeah.
by.
Yeah.
But then he was already over there.
He'd probably pop out and shoot his crossbow at this guy if he's allowed.
Yeah, go for it.
15?
15 misses, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, that'd be his move then. So.
I'm gonna assume the firebolt was like my surprise round. So
Yeah. That was you. And then remind me, for your cold breath, it's not a roll. We don't have to roll to hit, right?
Yeah.
It's just damage.
They got to do a dex save to take half.
Dex save. Right. What's the DC on that?
14.
14?
Yeah.
So that guy does not do it. That guy does do it.
Yeah.
So half damage on him, full damage on him. How much was your cold breath?
7.
A 7? Why aren't I seeing it? It's all the way up here. Okay. So that's going to be Alright. So updated their HPs. Anyone else going for anything?
I have moved,
So
but that's it.
you did it. Okay.
I'm keeping an
Cool.
eye out
So
for anybody else.
let's start initiative. Whoa. There's nobody.
Uh,
What do I do?
Yeah, now you right click on the token and click the little sword shield.
What the? Rude.
Seven, 7.
Yeah, literally.
What about you guys?
17. So I was with you guys in spirit.
Not going anywhere for a while.
Okay, hold on, let me put on my fucking for myself.
Now the question is how many resources do we think we need to use up for this battle, or is this like a moose bouche?
Oh, I know what I wanted to do instead of running up and attacking someone. I moved to where I was and I start going, fire! Fire! There's a fire!
Well, everyone's already there, I think. Wait, no, actually. I lied. Since you're going to be bringing to attention fire, there's a fire, everyone fire. That means the two motherfuckers that were in this tent, still strategizing, are now gonna come out.
Woohoo!
So you summoned the backups. Here they are. Welcome. He will not be getting anything. These guys won't be getting any rounds this first time since, them entering the combat is going to be their round. So please don't let me forget to add them to combat later because they do need to get added after this initial round goes off. But yeah. So, let's go ahead, let's do this. Why is it on Anna first? That doesn't look right. It should be at the top.
Yes, please let me go first.
Yeah.
So we got Dismal Zafakia, the guy that was over there by the Drakes. So seeing that we are being attacked, god fucking damn it, he was actually really enjoying having a slow day, and you guys went and ruined his mini vacation. Managers were gone, his besties were on shift with him. He was ready to ignore all of the customer calls. He was ready, guys, and you ruined that for him. So
I feel
he's gonna
accomplished.
aim at this guy. He's gonna come over here. And he's gonna attack you with his short sword. Ooh, for a natural one, that's gonna miss.
He's really not having a happy day.
Oh, I like the
Not
little
happy.
sword. I like the little animation.
Yeah.
That's new.
Cute or whatever. So that's gonna be him. That's his action. He has no bonus actions. That was his movement. He's not about to incite an opportunity attack. So that brings us next to his buddy.
John from
This
accounting.
is gonna be this guy up here. So he's going to be using his movement to get all the way down here. Boom. So there he is. And he's going to be using his crossbow to aim also at you. For a 17.
That miss.
That misses. All right. So, well, he did a little bit better than his buddy, at least. So that's his action, his movement. He has no bonus action. So that's our guy. And that brings us to Stellaris. So what is Stelly going to be doing?
Okay, Mr. Roboto.
Domo arigato.
He's gonna go over here, 25 of his movement. And he's gonna target the injured one, do a little Toll the Dead action.
Nice.
Did you do it already? Stop popping up in the thing.
Sorry, hold on. And... Oh, that's weird. It says MIDI save or save D12 damage. I think D12 because he's damaged, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're hitting him down. Yeah.
Saving throw, please. 14 wisdom.
You're aiming at this guy?
Yeah.
Alright. Wisdom saving throw. And he fails. Get told.
Oh, it should be. It says 1d8, but it should be 1d12. I'll just add a d4. Ten.
Oh, no, it did the 1d12 above it. For 9.
Oh, it did? Oh, my bad. Sorry. Didn't see that.
Okay, so it originally hit him for 9, yes?
Yeah, so. Yeah, not
Okay,
10.
so
Just be 9.
that's actually exactly what you needed. So let me go ahead and apply to this guy. And he's dead!
Yeah!
Yeah,
And,
you killed him. Look at you go, slaughtering people.
He's such a good
Okay.
cleric. And then go 5 feet back to kind of get out of sight a bit.
Period. Alright.
And that's his turn.
What's his turn? That brings us to Vashos. What you doing, Vashi? Get Vashed?
So I probably can't really see this guy, can I?
Not from
Probably
there,
on the corner.
no.
Yeah. So I'll target this guy that just came down the bottom there. Then.
You could also, if you wanted to, giving you the option, going through this tent to end up over here, and it'll give you line of sight on this guy. Just to give you some
Yeah.
option.
I feel like that'd be a bit metagaming because I don't know if Vasho knows that guy's there. So I'll just shoot this guy that he can see. Well, that he's
I
aware of.
respect it.
Yeah. So shoot him with this repeating shot heavy crossbow. There we go, 26, which is a
Actual
6. That's
20.
yeah, nice.
Nice.
That's
Critical
pretty
hit
sexy.
for Boo earns 10 points of critical damage. That sucks. Anyway, yeah, it is what it is. So that will be. I don't think I have a bonus action because I don't know this character well enough, but I don't think he has any bonus actions yet. So yeah, so that'll be the end of my turn.
Fantastic. But he did not like that. That was not a good time for him personally. Did not enjoy it.
I think he enjoyed it. I think he did.
Not really, no. So he's gonna go over here, seeing that that came from somewhere. So he's gonna go straight, and he sees you now. So he's like, "Oh, I'm coming for you." But is he stupid enough to get an opportunity attack from Big Dragon Guy?
I think
I
that
don't
was the
think
guy
he did.
Anna was talking to, so yes, I think they are.
You know what? He is pretty dumb. Let's see. We're gonna do a wisdom check. No, he did pretty good. He may not be very book smart, but he knows battle. He wouldn't be in the Dominion if he didn't. So he knows not to incite that opportunity attack. And he's just gonna aim over here, and Eiffel Tower, Borgoth. Wait. No, not crossbow. Silly, not crossbow. Short sword. For a 22.
22 does it.
I'm sorry, say that again.
It does, yes.
It hits?
Yes, it does.
It hits? That's crazy.
Because I let it.
Because you let it.
Someone has shield.
7 damage. Alright, so you take 7 damage. He's actually gonna pivot over here. He's gonna start positioning himself for you there. Because he's looking right at you there, gosh shucks. But he can't do shit, so that's his turn. So that brings us to Borga.
Raph just kind of like rolls his shoulders like, my turn.
Oh.
And comes at him with his sword that coats a green flag.
Ooh.
Just remembering, I don't think I get a bonus damage. Okay, so he actually make a weapon attack against him, but his buddy just takes 5 points of damage for free.
Oh, just because?
Just because. So 17, I assume, hits.
Yes it does.
Damn.
Or 12 points of damage.
He did not like that at all.
And then putting it in the channel there. Because he's adjacent. Ishiro just takes 5 points of fire damage.
Okay. Alright, so he does receive that. Begrudgingly, indeed. Alright, anything else you're doing?
Where are you going?
Take care of your buddy there.
You can barely take care of yourself. As I see just blood pooling at his feet.
That's fucking rude. He has no retort to that.
That's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay, ending with bonus action pettiness. Anna! Miss Moose, that brings us to you.
I'm gonna call out so the party can hear me, though they don't recognize the voice. Sirs, you two, we're under attack!
Right. Okay, so they're not gonna know who you are. They're going to recognize you as a soldier looking all fucked up. So they're gonna ask, where are they? Where are the intruders?
And I will point towards the slightly burning tower.
Alright, that should be obvious, huh?
Yep.
Alright, they're gonna go ahead. They,
I
don't
will
question you.
I will
head
hold
over.
my action to intercept if they intend to go towards the drakes.
Okay. They're probably not gonna.
Pays to be
Is that your action?
yes, my action is to hold my action to intercept, like physically move if they intend to go towards the drakes.
Alright, so that brings us to Phaedron.
You're right.
Let's go, Faye.
I'm gonna sneak over here. See this guy about to die.
You gonna hasten him on his journey?
Yeah.
Nice.
I assume an 8 does not hit. That sucks.
An 8 does not hit, unfortunately. But there's always next time.
Oh. Actually, can I hold my action to move when they do? I want to move
Sure.
towards them, wherever they end up.
Sure, you could do that. I'll allow that.
Alright. Because it's still initiative 7.
I mean, I do have Quicken spell, but that just seems like such a waste right now. So I'm gonna just scooch back here.
It's
I set the tower on fire. I did my job.
You did do your job. You did your job perfectly. Okay, perfect.
Now those two have to
So-
enter the initiative.
Yeah, so now these two gonna join. They're gonna join right now. So let's see. Let's add you. Let's add you. So mer. Mer. right, and then top of the round to you, it brings us back over to this guy. So, clearly enjoying himself and having a damn good time, he's going to continue to lash out at Vorga with a short sword for a 20.
That I will shoot.
You're gonna shield that?
I'm gonna shoot that.
Nice.
You Dominion dogs, you can't even hit a 7-foot target in front of you that is stark white.
Wow, I didn't know your character was that much of a petty bitch.
Little bit.
All right, jeez. Really embracing the spoiled noble, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right. And remind me, how many shields do you get?
Spell slots, I have 3 for now, but it lasts for until my turn.
Until your turn. Gotcha. Okay. So, that's going to make him pivot a little bit. So he's going to start pivoting over here towards where he saw that guy disappear back there. He's not going to incite in action right now. We determine these guys are smarter than that. That's going to end his turn. Now this guy, he's not going to fuck around with that. He's going to come down here. He's going to aim at you, Faye.
Rude.
Just gonna let your friends die, well, you coward.
They'll take care of you real quick. Don't you worry, you white bastard. Can I do a Yo
I know my mother and father.
for 16? I assume that misses.
Actually, it just beats my AC, which means I am going to shield because I am a squishy sorcerer.
Did you say shielding? Alright. Okay, period. We shield it.
If you select the apply effect in the chat log there, it puts it on you and automatically calculates your AC.
Got it. Thank you.
Fantastic. So remind me, the shield spell, does it just like block enemy attacks period, or does it just
It adds +5 to
like
your.
5? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So, which brings us to Stellaris.
Alright, so he didn't like that. His friend being hurt. So he's going to do a Toll of the Dead situation. And then, do I click the DC Wisdom save?
No. If
Okay.
Amelie selects the characters that are targeted and puts that into
He passes.
Oof, or that means no damage, right? Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Stellaris was it rolled it as Stellaris for whatever reason instead of as the thing. So disregard that.
So,
Just barely passes anyway, though.
Heck.
Sorry, King. I tried.
I mean,
okay.
do I have spell slots to burn? Yes. Do I want to save them for other battles? Also, yes. So, ends his turn.
I do agree that that is a wise decision that you are making. So that is us. Okay. So that ends Stellaris and brings us to Vashos.
There's this guy that looks kind of thickly right in front of him. So, I think he'll shoot him in the back with the crossbow. Or not. Critical hit, critical miss.
Perfectly balanced, as all
Critical
things should be.
miss.
Yeah,
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay.
yeah. So he will. Sorry.
take a step in the other direction.
Yeah. he'll go there and he'll shimmy up against the tent, so he's like those guys, like he's kind of right up against the tent, so hopefully those guys don't see him too much.
They might be able to see that huge ass that you have, though.
It's true.
Yeah, but they'll be hypnotized. They'll be like, oh. They'll be mesmerized. And we'll get another surprise round.
Yeah.
Are
Why
you
is it
single? I
always
would
your
Let
characters?
the Dominion burn for that ass.
Yeah, it brings a whole other term to before we begin. Does anyone want to get off? So.
Oh my god. I can't. Dude, why is it that every single one of your characters has a fantastic ass? I just want to know.
It's true.
I think they just take after me, right? So
Oh, sure. Absolutely. Why not?
that's my theory.
Oh my god. I remember that video. I can hear it. That is... Dude, you're giving me fucking war flashbacks with that gif. My god. I can hear it. Anyways, okay, now that I've had my crisis. So that is Vashos. He's gonna shimmy up there. He missed, which ends his turn. And it's gonna bring us over to Dismal Zeofakia, who is not doing too good. You're pressed right up against this tent, aren't you, Vashos? So, like, are you, like, around the corner, or you're still kind of, like...
No, like, he's more around the corner so that those two guys by the big tent can't really see him. So he's still in, like, if the guy turns around, he'll see him, but he'd have to take a step away from the other guy to get to him, so...
Well,
which, hey, he's welcome to do.
let's see, because he is either stuck trying to hit a 22, or he risks an initiative, or he risks an opportunity attack and goes after you. Let's see, I think he's feeling petty. He's going to initiate that opportunity attack, actually.
Can Vorgath take it if Vorgath casts shield?
No, that's his reaction.
I can't. Yeah.
Well, anytime now.
No, I can't take it because I use my reaction to shield.
Ah, right. My toy gets to survive one more round. Short sword! Watch him miss terribly.
Hey, maybe. Ooh.
421?
Sure that hits. 'Cause I don't even... What is my AC? But I guarantee it hits because I'm not wearing plate armor.
15?
Yeah, I got a 15, so it definitely hits.
Okay, well, I don't know. I mean, everyone's been having fucking shields and shit, so I gotta double check these days, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty squishy. I'm not fancy like these other folks.
5 damage.
Actually, I do know shield, but it wouldn't help anyway, so.
So that brings you down. And that is his round. Actually. Yeah, no, that's his round. So, that brings us to Vorgoth.
Nope.
What you doing, honey?
It's this guy.
The other guys.
What?
My
Well,
readied
not
action
there,
goes
but-
off when this guy moves.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because they rolled. These two guards rolled the same, so it grouped them.
Oh, I didn't even see him. Okay, dead. My bad, y'all. So, and I was like all zoomed in over here that I didn't even see the fucking D20 go up here. Anyways, so he's gonna take his dash action. So he's gonna dash and take his 60 feet. So he's got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45. Gonna walk right up to you there.
Mhm.
And he's just gonna vibe there. Because he can't do anything. He uses his action to dash.
6 seconds, you're gonna be in so much trouble.
I moved to there because
Yeah.
I was moving towards whichever one moved first, and that's the way they went.
And that's the way it went. Period.
That's my
Now it
reaction.
brings us to Warga.
Now it's my turn. Shields fades. Is there? No, I guess I will just try and smoky smoke. That. I'll give the sword. For a 19.
19 does hit.
Or 13 damage.
He
Damn.
dead. He dead as hell. He dead as shit. Period. And is that you? That's your turn?
I will actually take a step up, kind of squaring up with this guy. Is like, look who's late to the party.
He has a lot of shit to say.
First time he's actually been in a real fight.
And he's feeling all fucking cocky
A
about it.
little bit.
Alright, brings us over to this guy. He's gonna follow his captain's suit. He's gonna shout at you there, Anna, real quick and say, "Go back into the tent. You're useless out here. You're a liability."
Yes,
So,
sir.
actually gonna, seeing his captain go this way and that way, he's gonna try and come around this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Encounter you there. So sorry to sandwich you like this.
That
buddy.
shows.
Does Anna do an opportunity attack?
I used my
Is the clock-
reaction to move.
Oh, damn.
He's gonna short sword you
Oof.
for a 24. So I imagine that hits. For 6 damage. At least you're not hitting too hard.
I'm already injured though.
Yeah, little squishy boy.
Yeah, I only have 24 hit points, so I'm already halfway down.
So you're at like 13 rats will best you. Alright. That is our guy. Brings us to Anna.
I'm gonna go here. Do I have advantage on this guy because he is not expecting me to attack him?
You know what? Yeah, you do.
Alright. 22.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll
And
damage.
I will smite.
Oh my.
Where is my...
He's gonna say, "What are you doing, you fool?"
Plus 2d8. That's what it is. Whap!
Pardon? Pardon? Well, he's just fucking dead.
And then I'm gonna look at, I'm gonna look at Vashos and go, hey. Enough not. Hey.
My god. Okay. That brings us to Phaedron.
It's the consistency.
Hey,
This
Are you
way
sure
we
that's not
have-
her?
top tier fucking fight and then just go to the fucking enemy. Hey,
Are you sure that's not her stem? Or is it really the. Alright, I'm gonna try to fire.
let's try.
Oh shit, I have a bonus action. Sorry. I forgot. I have
Yeah.
a bonus action.
Yeah, go for it.
Where's my thing? I will cast Healing Word. I will cast Hey as my healing word on on them, because I get one free.
Nice.
Hey.
Stop. Fancy running into you in a alley like this, I guess. Technically an alley.
Nice ass.
Thanks. Been doing my squats.
All right. Okay. So
I assume a 24 hits.
let's see. Yes, it does. Go ahead and do your damage. What's your damage?
That's a 10.
Damn.
10 damage on this guy.
Yeah.
Where is it? There it is. So let's apply that.
Oh, got it.
Nope, you hurt me instead.
Here, okay, give yourself your shit back. You're at 26. Let me fix that for you, honey. There you are. And then let's take 10 over here from this one. Oh, well, actually, he did. How do I apply that to this sucker? Here. There we go. Okay.
Yay!
He's
Roasted.
He has been roasted on a spit. Fantastic. So now that is handled.
And-
Anything else for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna peek out, use my bonus action to flip this motherfucker off. That's in front of Orgath.
Fabulous. He scoffs at you.
Tell me he has a tiny dick, and then go back.
Oh, that's insane. All right.
And I'm gonna do persuasion check to see if he believes it.
You know what? You do it. I want to know if he believes it too.
Yeah, he does.
Damn.
He has internalized that for the rest of his life, however long that may be, maybe only 6 seconds. He will fully believe that he has a tiny penis.
I was in the pool. It was cold.
Wait, no. Oh my god, I critted that. That was a natural 20. I just
Damn.
realized.
Morgoth will double down on that and says, I'm to scale.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa. Who is this guy? Fucking guy. I'm scared.
Anna,
Oh, I don't know if
still in the stranger's voice, goes, "You sure you're not a dragon? Cause you're dragon."
There.
Oh my god. Boo. I
Side
hate
note.
this.
did the healing word apply to Vashos? Because he still says injured on my screen. Anyway.
I saw the spell effect
Actually-
go off on him.
Yeah, he didn't actually get any hit points from it, so I should add 9.
Yep.
Thanks for catching that.
No problem, because I was about to heal you. I was like, wait, do I need to?
It only gave you 8.
Oh, did I do the math wrong?
Well, I saw +8 go by on the screen.
Oh, I did do the math wrong.
Okay. So he's gonna go up. He's gonna go over here. And he's gonna do a little ring of the bell.
Ring my bell.
Every time I see a new party member, I up nod and go, "Hey," to let them know it's me. Cause I'm still dressed and look like one of these fuckers.
Yeah, don't attack me, even though I look very Dominion right now. I'm very Donnie right now.
Just
Saving-
like,
Well,
"Hey."
we did see you change though before you went up, right? So
The
we would
clothing
know
and
that you're. Yeah.
Not
yeah.
like underneath the clothing, but you saw me change the clothing and everything.
Yeah, like we know what you're wearing. I guess is.
He got a natural one.
Love that. And then I roll damage.
Bong.
For 4 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is exactly 1 rat away from demise. A single rat would best him right now.
That's annoying. And it's his turn. Actually, yeah, ends his. Yeah, right there. Sorry. I'm done.
Done. Brings us to Vashos.
What am I, man? What would I do here? Because if I shoot someone with a ranged weapon next to them, I get a disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Well, I do have a spear though. But yeah, I'd have to. Yeah, so I guess I'd drop my crossbow on the ground and grab, attack with my spear. If I'm able to do that as an item interaction.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, for a little spear.
13.
Okay.
Fuck.
That misses, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Doe. Well, I guess yeah. I'm not gonna move or anything, so I'm just gonna chill there.
I will tell this guy, hey, maybe consider surrendering.
Glory to the Dominion! He will shout.
Glory to
That brings us to this guy.
Minion.
So he's going to see that you're the guy that just stabbed the other guy.
Yeah.
So he's gonna think that you're a traitor.
Fuck yeah.
So he's gonna feel a little some type of way about that. So he's gonna go for you.
Please do. That's why I moved
For
up
20.
here. Yeah, that hits. I don't have shield.
Yeah.
For 8 damage.
Oof.
And that is his turn, to be honest with you. He's gonna stand and fight. That's the thing about these Dominion guys, they're stubborn. Brings us to our other Dominion guy who now has a lot of body dysmorphia issues. He's going to bring himself up here, just kind of pivoting a little bit. Oop, pivoting a little bit. And he's going to aim at you, Vorgath, and he's going to... Hello. Open. There we go. Ooh, for an 11, which misses.
That is such small dick energy.
Oh, wow. Really hammer the point home, why don't you?
I feel like it's just, what's that move? That bards
Vicious
have.
Mockery.
Vicious Mockery.
That one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely Vicious Mockery. Okay, so that ends his turn. Brings us to Vorgoth.
His pettiness is going to continue. He sheathes his sword, pulls out his warhammer, and says, "Now I'm going to nail you."
Oh, God. Well, he's gonna have to drop it, technically.
Yeah. It still does the same. Green flames.
Oh, you have a
weird, I
warhammer?
manifested that.
Yes, I do.
He has a couple different weapons.
12 missed.
Huh?
12 missed.
No, yeah, it misses.
Okay.
No, I said that, I manifested that, because as soon as you said you're gonna hit, I was like, oh, get like a 12 or something, and then you got a 12, and I was like, oh shit, I did that. Okay. Fantastic. So glad you missed. Love that for me. Okay. Anything else that you're gonna be doing?
I'll get to the other side of him. If it'll let me. Oh, it doesn't want me to go through him.
Okay, so you're around to the other side.
Here's
That brings us to Anna. Would you mind terribly if I ran to the restroom really quick?
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Orgath is just slaying left and right. It's pretty badass.
built him to be more the guy who takes the punishment and just casts just cast spells. But obviously he's not online yet. But apparently he can hit like a truck too.
Oh shit. Should take that back.
And later levels, Fireball while he's there.
Yeah, yeah.
Take you down with me.
No, 'cause I'm going Abjuration Wizard, so I'm gonna get that little shield mechanic. So just all the HP.
Nice.
um, do you know how deep you're gonna go into Wizard with this character?
Basically full wizard. I took one fighter. Intend to go rest wizard. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, well, you should get 2 fighter for Action Surge at the very least.
Um, I might have to dip into Warlock to get some armor access. So it hurts to hit me when you can.
Ooh, that's fun. And then are you thinking Evocation or Blade Singing?
No. What's the? I said abjuration word. Like it has the whole. You cast the abjuration spells, you get a shield.
Ooh.
He's built to be a tank.
That's a fun build.
So we're gonna have plate armor. Default, eventually, but like default to 20 AC with the shield spell, with a bunch of temp HP and a shield ward. Like, it's gonna be a rough time.
Oh, Kaz, do you have like your cannon? Or is that later levels?
No, I do. Yeah, I haven't used it yet, but I do. Because I didn't think I would need it for this battle. But yeah.
Because once you have it, right? Or is it like limited? I don't know how the cannon works.
It's limited. It's an action, so I have Eldritch Cannon, but it's an action. I can use it. Yeah, it's 1 action per long rest, or I have to use a spell slot again, and then once I create it as 15 uses of it, I can use bonus action, or 15 uses of the special part of me. Plus, I can use a bunch for the bonus action. So, yeah.
Oh, so you can make it and just have it for like the next battle, right? Is that how that works?
I'll let you know here for a second. How long does it last? It lasts for 1 hour. Yeah. But I am able to use. I have 3 spell slots, and I can technically cast up to 4 times. But then if I do that, I can't use I have to use a spell slot. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
How you hold up there, Alex? I know we're kind of getting later in the day for you.
Oh, I'm a night owl. This is my prime time. Don't worry about me.
Okay, just wanted to check in.
I'm getting close, but I could probably go 1 more round.
Yeah.
Just because I wake up early for work, so.
I kind of want to tame the drakes if we can. I have ideas how to do that. Because I think they can actually communicate, drakes, a little bit. Like, they're not as smart as dragons, obviously, but I feel like they have some intelligence. Amelie's gonna hate it, but I'm gonna try.
Oh, I'm absolutely also going to try. But I'm going to pick the weakest looking one.
Oh no, I want all 8. I'm gonna try and intimidate them into obeying. And feed them these corpses.
You and I are on the same wavelength. The guy said, yeah, they trust the guys who feed them meat. It's like, well, I know where I'm going to get a whole bunch of meat all of a sudden.
Yeah. I'm gonna look up drakes.
you have to manually disable the shield effect when your turn comes up.
Oh. Good to know. Thank you.
Not that I don't think it mattered, but just flying
Wait.
is semi-automatic, but yeah, removal's manual.
Wait, how do I remove it? Sorry.
So the chat log, and then to the very top right of the chat log, there should be a little shield icon. You right click and stuff to move. It's the easiest way.
Got it. Thank you. Yeah, so drakes, I mean, it depends. They can have 4 to 8 intelligence. Like, that seems to be the average. Obviously, the Drake Award and pets are a lot smarter,
Yes.
which is such a cool subclass.
Is that the DM back that I hear?
Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm back.
I'm gonna longsword this guy.
hates me right now.
I'm gonna miss.
Okay.
I am also gonna move over here. I had my turn.
He's just a slippery boy. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Phaedron, what you doing, boo?
Okay. I am gonna firebolt the bitch in front of Borgath. Sorry, did I say fireball? I meant firebolt.
Yeah. I believe you're targeting yourself, boo.
Well, the animation went over there.
Oh, well.
14? I assume.
It
Uh-huh.
does miss. Yes, it does miss.
Rude. I'm gonna flip him off and go back.
Oh my goodness. He will accept it. He will take it. Okay, so that's Fei Fei. That brings us to Stellaris. I wish you would just remove dead people from initiative. Like, come on.
I can tweet it.
Oh, Mark defeated.
There's a setting to tell it to skip dead people.
Defeated. What do you mean? D&D does not exist. He's fucking dead. What do you mean?
You're waking them up, and
Ah, fuck. But I marked them defeated.
but they were already defeated. So you
Whatever.
mark them.
Anyways, ignore that. So Stellaris, what are we doing?
Saving throw, please, on the nearly dead guy.
Oh yes. Wait, on this guy. Okay. Saving throw. We've done saving throw. Do a saving throw. He passes. But not like it fucking matters. Oh wait, no, it's a save for suck spell, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Obviously, I'm trying to conserve spell slots, guys.
No, that makes sense.
Alright.
These guys are being a pain in the ass though, huh?
End turn. Yeah. You know what? He's gonna go closer so he's like swarmed.
Is there even any room?
I'm gonna pretend he's next to
Right
Anna.
up, right up against the 10. Period. Vashos, what are we doing, buddy?
Is that a +1 or +2 if he wants to do a melee attack?
For a swarm?
That's my own homebrew rule. It's up
Oh.
to you.
I mean, I'm down to give it a +1. It's swarmed.
$15?
Does miss, unfortunately. Man, this is a slippery motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's yeah.
Pretty high
Got
AC, level 3 a counter.
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. Brings us to Barely Alive Guy. He's gonna lash out at you since you're the one that just attacked him. Oh wait, no. You still look like a Dominion, huh?
Yeah, I do. Hey,
Yeah. Okay, I lie. He's still going to aim at you.
come on.
Short sword
My AC's only 16.
for 12, which misses.
I go, wow.
Miss. Yeah.
You have just about as small a dick of energy as he does.
Oh my! What's with the insulting of the penises today? Okay, which brings us to this guy who, is not really hurt other than his pride. He's gonna try again.
Although arguably that's the worst kind of hurt.
Oh, for an 8, misses again. Damn. Ending his turn.
Don't even look at him. Just ignore him.
Alright, Vorgath, what are you doing?
Okay. Let's try this. One off.
Wow.
Yep.
7. It does hit, of course. We would be concerned if it didn't. Alright, does that end your turn?
That ends my turn.
Alrighty. Brings us to Anna. Again, you do get a +1 to attack because of Schwoof.
Whack.
Nice. Alright, how do you want to do this?
After he swings at me, I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna say the bit about the dick energy size, and then I'm just gonna put the point of the sword up under the helmet and into the head. Just
Nice.
Alright. And he's dead.
no flourish.
Devastating damage.
Just fuck. Then I go 5, 10, 15. Hey,
The haze kill me every time.
I fucking love the haze. Phaedron, what are we doing, babe?
Something a little different.
oh, this guy didn't see me attack the other guys.
No, he didn't. So as far as he's concerned, you're part of his group.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little ray of frost just to switch it up.
Just to spice things up, okay. And then
16 hit?
it misses, unfortunately.
Well, this
Seriously?
guy's the captain. He's got better armor, doesn't he?
Eh.
Well, not like the captain, but
A
Alright,
captain, sure. Yeah, he's that misses, unfortunately.
I go back.
Unfortunately.
I call him Tiny Dick and go back.
Oh my god. And he cries a little inside. He weeps softly.
glory to the Dominion.
Lord of the Diminutive.
Solaris.
Could do a little mace action.
Get Macy.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, that unfortunately misses.
Well, at least he's swarmed, so
Mhm.
Vorgath can finish him off. That's what's gonna happen.
Brings us to Vashos. So what are we doing, Vashos?
No. If I would select the right option, he'll move down that way. Oh, sorry, he'll drop his spear, pick his crossbow back up, and then move down now.
Okay.
And then attack that dude. 22. That should be
Yeah,
nicer.
that hits. How much damage?
11 points.
11 points of damage. He did. How do you want to do this?
Right, just Bastos pops around the corner, lifts his crossbow up, and like I don't know if he's wearing a helmet or whatever, but basically shoots him in the face. So
Beautiful. Right between the little slits for the eyes, goes right for him.
yeah.
Congratulations, guys. You have cleared whatever was left of this Dominion forward camp. Um, feel free to move about the cannon.
I have a question about the drakes.
Yes, what is your question?
What is their intelligence and can they communicate?
Their intelligence is -3. Um, they cannot communicate. They're very animalistic. For them, it is they understand food and they understand um, aggression. So they are very known to be aggressive with anyone who isn't their handler. And even then, they're still very nippy with their handlers. It's just that at least sometimes they get food out of them.
Can I try something real quick with them?
I will
Sure.
help bring the bodies over.
With Stellaris in tow and Anna. We're gonna.
Basically just trying to like obtain Komodo dragons right now. I hope you guys know that.
Yeah.
And I go, if this doesn't work, I got something.
Okay.
Well, okay, they are currently chained and muzzled. Okay.
Are we gonna open the door? What is the reaction to when we open the door?
As soon as you guys open the door, they're all going to look immediately at you and start kind of trying to lunge and like just getting really rowdy inside of their chains. The chains that they're in are pretty sturdy, so they're not going to be going anywhere. I mean, they don't have a fear that they're going to break or anything like that. But yeah, they are trying to like fight their chains and try to, get at you guys.
Alright, so with the help of Stellaris' guidance and intimidation, I'm gonna do intimidation and in Draconic, because they are part dragons, that's in my head. Makes sense. And I'm gonna say sit in Draconic.
Let's see. Let's see.
Fuck.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. They don't understand you, and you get the feeling that even if they did, they're stubborn and still wouldn't listen anyway.
Ugh, ruined my plans. Alright, Anna, what's your plan?
Alright. I will use my action first, change myself back to myself. I will, while he's intimidating these guys, I will change out of my outfit into my normal armor. Then I will look at them and I will go, just, just give me a moment, okay? Just give me a moment. Swap the armor. There we go. And I step into the pen. And my hair, which is white and long, it turns wispy, drifty, and a halo of red blood drops shimmer into being and kind of frame behind my head. It's not a horizontal halo, it's a vertical halo, and it cycles slowly. And I will repeat the command to sit that he did while using my dreadful aspect.
Ooh, that's gnarly.
And like my eyes, which are normal, my skin loses all color. My eyes go black backed, like black sclera. The faint color of my eyes turns into a brilliant ruby blood red. But I repeat what he
And
said.
and in theory, like mechanically, what is this doing, this channel divinity?
This is a fear effect.
So you're trying to fear them into listening.
Yep. As an action, I channel the darkest emotions and focus them in a burst of magical menace. Each creature of the paladin's choice within 30 feet of the paladin must make a wisdom saving throw if it can see the paladin. On a failed save, it's frightened of me for a minute. If a creature frightened by this effect ends its turn more than 30 feet away from the paladin, it can attempt another wisdom saving throw at the end of the effect.
Well, they're all scared of you. They failed their wisdom, so they're definitely scared of you. But again, they are not smart enough to understand the language.
Okay.
So they're just going to be trying to get away from you. Whereas before they were lunging at you, now they're like trying to back up. They're trying to like corner themselves. Like they're trying to get the fuck away from you where they can. And their aggressive growling and, you know, whatever roars it was that they were making, they now are more whiny. Um, and they just want to stay as far away from you as physically possible that these constraints will allow them to be.
I try in the
But they
common
do
tongue
not
this
sit.
time. Sit.
It does not have an effect.
I will shrug. And my countenance returns to normal, and the spinny halo of blood drops disperses. They're still afraid of me, but the thing is no longer behind me. I'm gonna look for the smallest, weakest one.
All right, Stellaris is gonna go bring one of the bodies of one of the soldiers that we killed, and I'd like him to try a little animal handling.
Okay. All right.
Try to get him to, you know, what am I trying to do? I guess feed them? Yeah.
Yeah, you're just gonna feed them human bodies. Okay. Okay. Fresh meat. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So we try the tough love route, you know?
Okay. Let's see if it works. Animal handling. Okay. Feeding. Okay. 18. All right. Uh, describe to me what you're doing.
So Stellaris, even though he looks very like imposing, he's gonna try to have like a calm demeanor, and he's gonna like kind of obviously strip the armor off, and then kind of nudges it towards the Drake closest to him.
The Drake is gonna be very confused because it wants to go get the meat, but then of course Anna's literally standing right there, and they're still afraid of her. How long does the afraid or does the fear effect last?
I
Like a
believe
minute?
it's a minute.
Okay. They're not going to do anything while Anna's fear effect is still in place, but when it does eventually pass, they will slowly like test the waters and see if like everything's okay again. And as soon as they get the okay, all right, nothing's going to happen, the scary lady's gone, then they're going to pretty ravenously try to get at the meat, but they are muzzled. So they're going to be struggling anyway. So they're not going to be able to eat. They're just basically pawing at the carnage, essentially.
Um, Stellaris is gonna try to pat gently, and I'm happy to do another roll. You know,
Pat the drink gently.
yes, like on the head, like nice puppy.
Give me an animal handling check.
Fuck.
He's going to lunge at you. Not that it's going to do anything to you, but he is going to lunge.
I will bristle and hiss.
Bristle and hiss.
Yep. I am the scary lady.
It will make a noise back at you, but by this point, like the fear effect would have passed because they wouldn't have even tried to get at the meat until after the fear effect passed.
It is a warning. I can do it again. I would like to single out the weakest, smallest, thinnest, weediest looking one. I want the runt.
The Dominion doesn't do runts. They're all pretty sturdy.
Okay. In that case, I choose number 3.
Pick number 3, my lord.
Yep.
Here you go. It's this guy right here.
Sure. And I'm gonna punch him in the face. Like on the head.
Bye.
Bonk.
All
As
right,
a
the Drake
human,
gets
I hate
punched.
this. As a player, I love it.
All right, do me a favor. Since you're going to do an unarmed strike on him, I do want you to roll to attack, and I want you to roll at advantage because he is chained up. For a 13. The Drake lashes out of the way, and you don't manage to hit him.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe we should give up on this.
He like kind of dodges out of the way and then just like hisses at you, or like whatever the equivalent of like a dragon hissing would be.
I hiss back. It sounds exactly the same.
It doesn't like that. Its eyes kind of like dilate a little bit, and he does it again, but louder this time.
I do it again, but louder.
You're just stuck in an infinite loop of back and forth now.
Yep.
It's just at this point, who can fucking say it loudest?
I apologize. I've got to step off here.
We could probably
Yeah.
end
No,
it.
that's fine. I think this is
Yeah.
probably a good place to call it, guys.
Yeah.
Fine, Amelie is not going to let us have a pack of 8 cakes.
Yeah.
Fine.
Thanks, everyone, though.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Hopefully, you guys had fun. Thank you so much for playing.
Have a great night. Yeah, it was